Alrighty, welcome everyone. Hope you all are having a good Thanksgiving week for those of you who celebrate it. I am really excited to, well, looks like my game just crashed. There we go. I had it on the pause screen ready to start the stream. Alright, let me launch up again. I'm really excited to do a decorating stream today. We're going to do some interior stuff, some landscaping, because a lot of you guys love to see that process. And I would love to do a little stream because I'm working on the next build for the Forest Village. So those of you who are joining in today's stream will get a little sneak peek of that. And then I'll be posting the video, I don't know, maybe later this week if I get it all done. Hey everyone in chat, how's it going? Roland, Lauren, Jerome, welcome. Caldron, Isaac, what's up? Alright. Yeah, I hope you all are doing well. Enrico, how's it going? Welcome. Alright, so yeah, we're in the treehouse right now. And still gotta do the boss fight on Howling Peak. So Crimson and I might get around to doing that maybe this weekend or something. Hey Ellie, how's it going? Welcome. But yeah, it'll be a fun time. And I get a lot of comments on some of my build videos that you guys like to see more of the interior and thought process and details and all of that stuff. So I figured I would start trying this sort of a thing, doing some building streams. And hopefully you guys enjoy it. It'll be fun. Comfort level is insane, yeah. Barely get past 55 and you're already at 67. Yeah, that treehouse is kind of crazy. And I don't know if it's I don't know if comfort level is just in the house or if it also takes into account all of my other builds within the flame altar. So like, I think it was at like 65 just the treehouse alone. Oops, I don't think I can get up there. That's what we're going to be doing today. I got to get some landscaping done, some paths and stuff. But with that treehouse in combination with the barn over here, and all the furniture and other stuff in both of them, I think it's making the comfort level pretty high. I don't know what the maximum is though. That's a interesting thing. I'll have to figure it out. But should be fun. All right. Oh yeah, I got the little garden gnome in front of the barn. I want to get some more of these. They're so cute. I love them. And then yeah, I got the oh. This guy's just out here in the fence area. At least he's not escaping. But it's 100 apparently for the max comfort level. Oh wow. We got to try to reach that in the Forest Village. That's for sure. Eventually, right? All right. So yeah, what we'll be working on today is the interior and landscaping for this little house. And yeah, like I said, I'll have a build video coming out soon to show you guys how I got to this point. And then we'll be working the interior. It's pretty empty right now. And then we head right over here, up the staircase. It's a little dark. And then into this little passage, and this is the upper Hobbit hole. So I decided to do two, kind of stacked on top of each other, with the intention of sort of doing a path that comes up on this one, so you can get into this little Hobbit hole. And then it continues up the hill somehow, winds up here, and connects to the path coming out of the tree entrance. And then also heads off this way for like little grapple points to sort of have some little platforms to jump across to get over to the barn. So a few different things. I want to kind of make it fun and interesting. So we'll see how it goes. That's kind of the rough plan. Hey Wanda, how's it going? YouTube notifications is working that good. Well, glad you can make it. You made it early today. You're just getting started. And then yeah, these little like mesas of terrain down here are going to be some farm soil for the farm patches to plant all of my crops and everything. And I was almost thinking down here, because it's a little bit lower elevation, I could dig out a lake and use the ice terrain material to replicate some water until we get water in the game, which would be awesome to get. I know it's on the roadmap, so we'll see. Maybe someday. And in this little section of rock, originally I was thinking of doing a pathway that went underneath like a little tunnel through the rock here, and then ended on the other side right here. But after looking at it a bit more, what I have planned, I was even talking with Crimson about this the other day after we were done recording some of the episodes. We were thinking it would be cool to do a lake right here, where this low elevation is like a really big one. And then a big waterfall and possibly a water wheel kind of off this cliff right up here. And then a tavern up there for all the villagers. So like a really big inn and tavern build that kind of goes over the cliff and waterfall area and then kind of loops around. So the waterfall is going to come down there. Going to have a lake here and then a little tunnel for a little river that runs off the lake. And where I'm standing right here will end up being like a little bridge that goes over the river. And then that little river will kind of come down here. We'll have a mini waterfall right down here. And then it'll continue as like a little stream that goes off this way into like a little pond and some streams that kind of just trickle off into the distance there. Because we need some water for the farmland, I guess. That kind of makes sense. So that was something I was thinking about. And with the new mountain update and the ice, it actually looks kind of good as like a water block, I guess. And then I could also do like a big waterfall kind of coming off the cliff over here with another little pond. But I figured with the jungle theme of the forest village, it'd be cool to sort of at least outline some water features if and when they do add some water to where I could sort of replace the ice with water and make it look really good. But that's kind of the plan for the big picture of some of the landscaping here. And then what we can start doing is just kind of chipping away at the little stuff here. I want to start with the kitchen in here because this is going to be the house for the farmer with some farmland out there. And I want it to have a really good kitchen. So I just have our fireplace with the little kettle here where we can cook stuff. And I want to do sort of a wraparound kitchen. It's very similar to the other little hobbit hole that I did. Just a bit different. I used some of the new blocks and things from the mountain biome, which is fun. Comfort level is 89. Ooh, wow. Yours is 100. You must have done something with settings or modded. Oh, is 89 the max? Oh, interesting. Hey, Wendy, how's it going? Coach Brian, welcome, welcome. First time live? Oh, fun. Well, glad you made it. Love your work in previous videos. Heck yeah. Well, I'm glad you can make it today. All right, so yeah, I think kitchen. That's where we're gonna start today. And I need to do like a counter that goes along the back side here. Let's see. Let me zoom into my character a little bit. I'm gonna figure out what blocks I want to use too. I've just been kind of having a little chest here of some stuff that I've been making in preparation for some of the interior here. But let's see here. I usually have used kind of the half timber. Let me go up to the treehouse and actually get a sense of what I did for the interior up there, because I might change some things around with the new conifer wood. That has some nice furniture pieces. And yeah, this was kind of the vibe I went for up here. So we have the palm wood, and that goes underneath this sort of this refined stone block. And then, yeah, I have the stone sink here, and then all of the palm wood furniture to sort of create the countertops and ledges and things. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Maybe the palm wood? I was debating between doing the palm wood again like I did here. Or we also have all of the new... I can get past this doggo. They like to stand on the stairs now. Ever since they changed the pathing of them, now they can actually go up and down stairs a lot easier, which is nice. But yeah, the carpenter has, well, first of all these granite pieces for the showers and sinks and all that, which is really cool. Might have to try some of those, but all the conifer, these two beds are new. And then we have, yeah, conifer wood bench there. All of this new furniture. Look at that granite fireplace. Totally got to use that. Here's the sub. Krishna, welcome. Hey, Maria, welcome. Yeah, you think the comfort level is 89? Okay, interesting. Yeah, we'll have to try then. But yeah, look at all these the boreal wood furniture here. So I don't know if I would use these. Well, these kind of look good for like standalone tables because of like, look at how intricate the base of them is. I know it's maybe hard for you guys to see in the little square box here, but yeah, the base of them is like kind of intricate, whereas the palm wood stuff is a little bit I guess not really palm wood, just the polished wood stuff. Looks like the palm wood block, so it blends in nicely, but it's a little simpler, just with some poles that stick down or things. So maybe for countertops and kitchens and stuff, I use that, but then for like little tables and stuff, these ones really match the little rustic wood furniture too. So hard to decide on blocks. Playing Enshrouded and decorating while watching, perfect timing to get some inspiration. Heck yeah, welcome. That sounds fun. Want cozy or luxurious? That's a good point. I think this treehouse was very, like, well, it was kind of a little bit of both worlds. I have, like, the rustic wood table here, but it was on the luxurious side, for sure. Cozy and luxurious, but I'm not sure about the farmer's house. Maybe I should go with a slightly more rustic feel for that, in which case the conifer wood furniture might be the way to go. New stuff with silver is beautiful. Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. We'll see about the conifer. I think for the countertops, though, I do like the refined stone block, so we're still gonna go with that. So let me get down here, and we can start by creating sort of a counter along the back edge, because that's something that I'll need. All right, so let's see. Going to want the palm wood block and refined stone block to start with here. We may change some of this around, but the concept is still going to stay the same. So let's see here. Single block, and I want to maybe do something like that. And then create a counter that comes out by 2 blocks, sort of in the corner there. Actually, let me destroy those two, so it's kind of floating outward, kind of like the other ones I've done. Could even put some, like, under-counter lighting there, which could be pretty cool. Yeah, we'll have that. That is 4 blocks wide. Let's see. What about on this side? Actually, this side, I might just do, like, a big wall of chests. I think that's what I did in my other little hobbit hole, and I really liked it. So, might do that, and let's see here. A few chests for some food storage up there would be nice. So I'm thinking magic chests for this. I often like to use the non-magic chests for kitchens. But to be honest, with the farmer's house and all the ingredients and things that are going to be in here, like everything these days just seems like it's better in a magic chest. So I think that's what we're going to go for. Let's see. I'm debating if I want them back. Can I reach them okay? Let's see. Oh yeah. I totally can. I'll have them kind of into the wall like that. That looks good. And then little sink in front of the window there. That would be nice. So, yeah, we sort of have the countertop there. Let's see. How do I want to do this? I think just using my refined stone block. Let's just come all the way across for now, and I'll have like a little island that kind of comes out. Sort of like a wraparound kitchen, something like that. Farmers, more cozy. Yeah. And the little hobbit hole here, I think, yeah, more of like a rustic vibe would be nice for this one. I use the conifer wood block for the floor of the build here. And yeah, it kind of speaks a little bit of a rustic feel, so we'll try to go for that. All right, so let's see here. Something like this. Maybe, let's come out here. Maybe to the edge of the fire. That would be one more block out. And then we could put a little brace on it. Maybe back there too. Yeah, that'll work. And then let me close this door so that it's a little easier in here to work with. Yeah, something like that. And now for a little bar that overhangs. Let's try something here. Oh, I have all the, yeah, these little polished side tables. I like to use those for the little bar that kind of comes out off the little island there. But, hey, Bald Skeleton, welcome. How's it going? So let's see, what would be easiest? I want to sort of overlap it. Let's try, that's kind of centered on the fireplace, and then like that. Yeah. That could look cool. It's very small. In the treehouse, I have it overlapping another block, but given that there's like the door and the walkway and stuff here, I probably don't want that, but... Hey, Nora, welcome. Perfect timing, having the background while also playing. Heck yeah. Stream is stuttering. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Yep, it looks like YouTube is dropping it a little bit. Well, I'm also live on Twitch. As I've said, I know some of you know. Maybe YouTube decides to pick it back up again, but that's unfortunate. I just have a snowstorm here, so internet might be a little slow today. Let me put my Twitch link in the description. All right, you guys can head over to Twitch. Yeah, this time it is showing on my internet that it's low right now. Yep, stream is pretty choppy. Oh no. Yeah, Isaac, I know Twitch with the ads is a bit wonky, but Twitch seems fine. Yeah, it's funny. I guess Twitch because it's like a lower bit rate sort of a thing. It seems to be a little better. Yeah. I guess just head over to there. If YouTube comes back, I'll let you guys know. Either way, the replay of the stream will be up. It's a little stuttery, but for those of you who want to stay on YouTube and hope that it goes a little better. I suppose we'll see here. Yeah. It's the perks of having no fiber internet and trying to stream, but it's okay. It happens. Yeah. So I'll try to always be streaming on both YouTube and Twitch for stuff like this that happens. But hopefully you guys can see and hear me okay on Twitch, and that works. And then for if YouTube is semi-okay, maybe sometimes it's buffery, sometimes it's not. What's the streaming schedule? I don't really have like a full streaming schedule yet. Eventually, I would like to keep going live a lot more. But, yeah. Jump over here from YouTube. All right, sounds good, sounds good. Hopefully this works out. Hopefully this works out. Alrighty. Cool, so yeah, I was doing a little island bar here, and now I'm gonna want some stools. Let me head back up to the forest village. Where do I get the Hobbit round doors? Oh, that's a good question, I suppose, if you haven't unlocked them just yet. They are at the carpenter, and I believe you unlock them. What is the recipe for them? I unlocked them at some point in, yeah, iron bars. That'd probably be the big factor. Mint mushroom meat. There's also like the smaller Hobbit doors that are just at the workbench that you can build like right away as soon as you start. The game. They are. Where are they? Right down here. So just the wooden door, just some logs and metal scraps. You can already create like a little rustic one. But yeah. All right. Well, with that, let's see. Yeah, I wanted some stools, and I'm not sure if they were here or at the carpenter, but I think, yeah, just some of these guys. Let's just craft 3 of those for now. With the stools also, it's always hard to know which way they're rotated for which way you can sit on them. So I always have to like place one and then sit on it. See, that's backwards. I want to sit the other way. So now I know to like rotate it around like that. Okay. Well, let's try that. And then maybe, let's see here. Maybe one like that. And a little one there. And right there. Okay. This might work. Stuttering for you two, thought it was your internet. Yeah, unfortunately this time it is my internet. Yep. So, yeah, just switch to Twitch. It's too bad. Twitch, for some reason, they keep picking up the stream because it's a lower bit rate. YouTube is much higher resolution when it does work. But when YouTube loses the stream, it never wants to try to pick it back, which is interesting. It just like keeps stuttering for a long time, which is something that I hope YouTube fixes at some point, because their platform is just my preference for sure. But it looks like, yeah, it's definitely being pretty stuttery here. So yeah, just switch to Twitch for now. Twitch is working much better. Well, that's good. That's good. I know it'll be in a lower resolution, but at least you guys will be able to see it, get the gist of what's going on. And if YouTube decides to come back, it comes back. But oh, I tried. We'll try to keep streaming. I'll figure this out. I don't go live a whole lot, so the more I do, the better I'll get with some settings and other stuff to try to make YouTube work. But this has been kind of a continuous problem. I think it's because of my internet plan, but we'll see. Yeah, this is what we've got so far for the farmer's house. I kind of like the I don't know. I think I'll still use the stone for the sinks and stuff, for like the bathroom stuff, because I just like the yeah, like the way these look, versus the granite ones. Well, let's see. I think this was, what was the sink? Was it too wide? Where should I put it? That's a good question. It's kind of wanting to snap, kind of right in there. So let me destroy these two, and I guess that's the spot for it. Let's put it right there. It's kind of not quite centered on the window, but you refreshed and it seems fine. Oh, great. Well, I'm glad. I guess YouTube, it'll keep going. It looks like it still hasn't dropped or completely crashed yet, so for those of you to have it work, then I'm glad to hear that. But glad to finally catch you live. Heck yeah. Well, welcome. I appreciate you all joining, despite the internet issues. All right. So yeah, we've got a little sink there, which looks nice. And then I'm kind of thinking of somehow redesigning this section with just like some wood tables or something over here. Or maybe a little wood table or something in the corner here instead of the stone, but that's not that bad. I think it's that's kind of working out. Came there from YouTube? Heck yeah, alright. Cool, definitely better. Okay, no more stuttering. Perfect. Perfect. Alright. Yep, just head over to Twitch then. Because yeah. I guess I'll just always be going live on both. If it's so funny how if my internet is like bad, it's like Twitch is still kind of okay, but Shadow Wrath, how's it going? Welcome. Good to see you. Alright, so yeah, I now want to do some little lights hanging down from the bar, so let's go back up to the treehouse. It'll be a lot of fast traveling, but it seems to be working. Hey Chip, how's it going? Cool, cool. Alright. So yeah, I did use the little firefly lamps over the island here. So I'm gonna do something similar, actually. Go grab some firefly lamps. I was thinking of the bigger ones, but those are not gonna be quite as rustic and cozy for what I'm doing, I think. Well, let's grab some of those. Yeah. Let's try that. And then we can get the farmer and the farmer assistant NPC down here. Ooh, the rain has come. I often turn the rain off for when I'm doing like build videos, but if it's distracting, just let me know. I'll turn it off for the stream as well, but I figured for the stream sometimes with the way they did it, it's kind of cozy. So we'll mostly be kind of inside doing some of the decoration, but I can turn it off if it's bothering anyone. Let's see, maybe like in line with the fireplace and about there, maybe one more back. Let's do that. I'm also gonna unequip my shield so it's not in the way. There we go. Alright, so right there, and then I want to do another one Right there. That looks nice. There are a few little little island lights kind of hanging down. And we totally need like a little straw rug in the kitchen here too. So I'll have to get that. Meantime though, let's do a pantry right over here. Let me grab some more chests. We're gonna be running out of these guys. I'll have to make some more. I don't know how many I'm gonna need right off the bat, but okay. Let's see. Let me rotate them like that. We'll kind of stick the pantry ones. Well, they can kind of be back into the wall as well. So we'll stack 2 on top of each other. That actually fits perfectly right there. And do that again. Right here and right here. That looks good. And then, let's see. That was the conifer wood block. So let me grab that and kind of finish it off. Finish it off over here. Okay. Just to put a nice edge on that. That looks good. So we've got plenty of food storage there. Again, it looks a little weird because of the magic chest, but big fan of Hobbit-style houses. Being a big Lord of the Rings fan. Yeah, me too. And it's my favorite thing to build in Enshrouded, just because of the fact that it works so well for it. It just, yeah, all the terrain materials, everything like that. There's not any other game that I wouldn't build them more than Enshrouded, and that's something. Oh, looks like we've got a bit of a shiny floor texture here from the rain. They made it so our roofs, like, they work better now, so we don't get any rain or fog under our roof, which is nice. Sometimes there were a few little bugs with that, but be nice if they had a way to see the direction of the stool. Yeah, just like a little arrow on the ground or something that lights up. Yeah, something like that. Like your creations, great work, live on YouTube. Yeah, lagging, totally. Well, glad you switched to Twitch, and hopefully you can hear me a little better here. Yeah, it would be nice if they were able to have more directions with the furniture, but that's okay. It's it's easy with Valheim because they have that like little arrow on the top of the stools, so you can know which direction to rotate them. But heck, I remember when I first was in the closed beta of Enshrouded and everything. I think even the demo, it took a while before we were able to actually even sit on furniture. So I'm happy that we can. Very happy that we can. Devs knew what they were doing and made round doors available. Absolutely. Yeah. I had done that first little Hobbit hole that I did. I still have it in this world. I haven't destroyed the flame altar yet. But that was before they added round doors and windows, and they wanted to have that build to feature them for their new update. So that was my version of a round door and round windows before they added them to the game. I just used like roof blocks to try to create them and then had like a normal door right in here, and it worked out pretty well. But when they saw how many people were like interested in building the Hobbit holes and stuff, it was totally makes sense for them to add that, which is really cool. Glad they did. Looking for a place to restore a build. Oh, nice. Yeah, or build. There's a lot of options. Great game for builders. Absolutely. So many places on the map. You want more decoration stuff? They have like a lot. What type of decoration stuff are you looking for? Yeah, I feel like they have a lot of decoration. They add so much with every update now too. Like I'm really happy we can place like the little carts and wagons and like everything now. It's really nice. So yeah, a little straw rug or a little mat sort of underneath the sink, and maybe a little water bucket. I think that's gonna be my next thing, and a little doormat right here to go in front of the door. All right, let's go make some of those. It'll be just a slow, chill building stream. This is the process. It goes slow. So for those of you who like the details in the building and the interior decorating, then hopefully the live streams will be fun, because then we can just chill and chat and stuff and have some fun decorating. Oh, place food on a table? Yeah, that would be nice. That would be really cool, actually. I think, is there no way to... Wait. Is there actually no way to place food on table? Oh, because it's just the bowls and the plates and the cups and stuff like that that we can place on the table, but not the actual, like, food dishes. Totally. If we were able to place, like, the pumpkin soup and all the other stuff, like, on the table, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah. That would be nice. Valheim just added a lot of that with their latest update. It's really nice. Want more food options? Yeah. Yeah, that could be cool. They give us a lot, but there's definitely, yeah, a few more that are missing. So we have, let's see, that little carpet. Maybe that could be nice for the kitchen. I was thinking more rustic with some straw. So I don't think I have any in that furniture chest. What about down here? Oh, all right. Huntress, and we're gonna be making some. Let's see, what do we need for them? Right down here. This is what I was thinking. A straw mat, and then a bigger one. What about the furry straw mat? That could be kind of cool. We need lots of straw for that one, though. I'll have to go, I don't know if I planted some or not, but I'll do the big straw mat for now. And then, a little water bucket. So, and it is nighttime. I can sleep while I'm up here, too. I don't think I had water buckets here. Let me sleep so it's a little brighter for you guys. Yeah, I can craft some bowls, mugs, plates, pitchers. Yeah, at least it's nice that they have that, for sure. For sure. Oh, don't mean to distract, but could I do a quick tutorial on how to put chests into walls? Yeah! Yeah. Let me head back down there. I can sort of replace the chest. Yeah, I actually got that question too. Maybe it was from you, actually. I don't remember. On my last barn video when I was kind of putting the chest back into some of the walls. But yeah, I can absolutely go do that. Had to follow me on Twitch also. Yeah, it works. I'll be doing some more like stream type stuff on Twitch than I do on YouTube. Anything that's like not related to the current game I'm kind of doing a playthrough of on YouTube. Some other devs send me keys for other games that I'd love to check out. So Twitch is kind of going to be my place for that. To sort of just check out other survival games and have fun and just go live a lot and have fun with it. So that'd be cool. And then the other bigger survival games that I'm really into will go live on both YouTube and Twitch. All right, so we want, let's see, yeah, all of these little decorations. Those are like so nice. I feel like having some barrels and stuff, like totally got to do some of that in the kitchen area. I can't wait to do a tavern build though. That's what's really going to be nice there. Okay, let me see. Let's just grab one of those. Little wooden bucket. That will work. Okay. And head back down. And we can first just I'll just show more detail on the little chest thing. I actually see a lot of people having a hard time doing it in their worlds, so let me show you guys how to do it. So if we have like 2 chests, for example, and put them in my inventory. The first thing that you want to do when placing chests is have snapping on. You can see if I don't have snapping on, it's just like a guessing game. And they actually do line up perfectly with each other if you have snapping on. So that's the first thing. And I see a lot of people who are just like thinking it's like a Valheim chest, and they'll just kind of like try to phase it back into the wall, and it just kind of turns red and doesn't work very well. So have the snapping on, and then aim at the floor. If you aim at the wall, you can see it's red. It doesn't allow you to place it, so aim at the floor. Right here is not into the wall, but then we just step back just like that and sort of, again, aim at the bottom. And then if you want to stack another one on top of it, don't aim at the wall behind it, because that's not going to let you do it. Aim at the chest right below it. And if you're stacking them really high, then you could just build like a little platform to jump onto so that you can look down and aim at the chest below it. Hopefully that helps a little bit. Any chance I've played Grounded or debating playing Grounded? I've debated it, yeah. I have not played it though yet. But yeah, that it looks like a very fun game actually. It's not a super new one, but it's a cool concept. Very cool concept. It's got some good building and stuff there too. All right, so let's see. I'm kind of thinking like a little rug that kind of goes out. Be like that. That looks kind of nice, just in front of the door. It kind of goes lengthwise, or should I do it maybe like that? That looks, I don't know, just kind of balances out the island because this sticks out so far, so having that go the other way. I don't know, interesting things, but... Oh, an outdoor mat? Oh, that could be cool. Yeah. Alright, and then I was thinking a little something right here by the sink. It's kind of snapped in there, so like when you're standing on the hardwood floor or whatever, washing dishes or whatever. Gotta get some dishes in here too, and a little, maybe a little light, a little candle or something right there. That'd be nice. And I've got this in my video, so you guys will see the video of this build release after the fact, but I kind of phased some of the torches down into the hearth a bit to make it look like the fire was going the whole time, and provide some light even when the kettle's not on. So, I don't know. How do you guys like that? I think it looks kind of cool. I might do that for more of my fireplaces. Is this a tavern? This is not. This is just the farmer's house. So that's why I'm kind of going a little fancier on the kitchen. It's a small kitchen, but yeah, it's gonna have everything that the farmer needs. And then I will be doing a big tavern build though at some point. It'll be a big build, but done all your major building and grounded. Haven't gotten into Enshrouded yet, but looking forward to it in the future. Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, building in Enshrouded and Valheim are kind of my favorite building games right now. So many great things, but yeah, they're a lot of fun. So what else? We need other things for the farmer. And now that we actually have a house for the farmer, I may end up, well, we'll see. Because I was going to destroy, I have her, like, almanac of plants, as well as, like, the little beehive kettle or whatever. I'm going to need to make those. I think rather than taking these and putting them down there, I think I'm just going to make new ones and put them down there. Oh, right, I forgot. I did the little tables coming out where the sink was. That looks really good. I got to do that. And then we need an oven. Oh, like one block higher would highlight the sink. I could try that. We'll see. It kind of sits down into the countertop, so we'll see if that would make sense to kind of raise it. Oh yeah, we definitely need some seed beds. Just craft a couple of those while we're up here. Farmer needs those. We'll get lots of plants and other things. So there's the oven. String and paper. Okay. And yeah, lots of string. Look at all the little garden gnomes. These are so freaking cute. I gotta make one of those. Let's bring this stuff down here. And then we'll go on a plant fiber farming run to get a bunch of string. I gotta, yeah, once I get the farms done here, that's why this is my next house for the forest village, because once I get the farmland done here, it will be a lot nicer to plant things, farm plant fiber, and all my other stuff for the rest of the forest village. Were your flower pots empty? Is that a pre-update or something? Oh, your flower pots are empty, but you had you crafted them as like the flower pot? Interesting. Oh, you made the sink your wife made in your manor last night. You think is most impressive iteration of a sink you've seen so far. Big enough to hold dishes. Oh, cool. So yeah, you got the shower and then like the tub or something to make like a big wide deep sink. That'd be cool. I gotta do something like that in the tavern. We'll mess around with a really big kitchen when I have the space for that in the tavern. That sounds really cool though. Yeah, that's awesome. Huh, they were all empty. That's weird. Yeah, I haven't had those issues for me just yet, so I guess we'll see. But this is a perfect spot for some of the seed beds right in front of this window here. I was thinking, let's see. We could do like that way and that way. That looks kind of nice, and then we'll have like some chests and barrels and other farm-related things over here in this side of the room. And then, let's see, the oven. I'm gonna need a... I wonder if I could squeeze that in over here, actually. Hang on. What if I What if I put the oven and this guy, like, in the same... Oh, look at that. That's what we gotta do. And craft there and craft there. Absolutely. And then we sort of get the glow of the fire behind it, which looks so cool. Oh, that's what I gotta do. Alright. I guess the chimney is big enough. I didn't think about it. I forgot about the oven, but that looks good. We'll go with that. Debating on building a fortress in the mountains. I was actually thinking about that too. It's a cool biome to do something big in. My big build that I'm spending a lot of time on is this forest village here. So it'll be a while till I get around to some sort of fortress up there, but I think I'll do like some cozy builds in the mountains. Little cabins or something like that. All right, and then yeah, we have, what else? We had the garden gnome that I wanted to place, the bucket, that's right. Let's do some of this. So I want the bucket like maybe right by the sink, like here or something. Maybe for now that'll work. And then I wanted to try see if I could that's not gonna work so well. It's gonna look weird with the sink. So what about the other small side tables? Gotta go make some more of those actually. Okay. Yeah, so it looks like the gnome, and then we can go farm some plant fiber, I think. Build a mountain lodge in the mountains. Still need some detailing. Oh, cool. That sounds fun, Caladrin. Can't wait to see it. All obsidian build. Ooh, that'd be cool. A big luxurious palace. Moving from your first base to harvest homestead for now. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, do a lake cabin. That would be awesome. Yeah. Black tower. That'd be cool. Yeah, yeah. All right, we totally got to do a little gnome that's out here. Maybe right here. This is kind of a cute spot for him. At least for now. Oh, he's got a little candle. I wonder if that provides light at night. That'd be cool. You'll make a video on it when it's ready? Okay, that's cool. Can't wait to see it. Khazad-dûn, yeah. That'd be cool. Alright, so we've got some stuff going here. I want some more of those little wooden side tables like we did for the bar here. I think that would make the kitchen just look a little nicer. Love the level of detail I put into the builds. Oh, thanks. Glad it's inspiring and insightful. It looks like your uncle, the gnome, Isaac. The clutter makes you feel cozy. Yeah, yeah. That's kind of what I'm learning more on interiors. I honestly would not say I'm the best at interior decorating. I want to get better. But I know a few other friends of mine who are just really, really good at it with adding all those little details. I really tried to get better on every build. I think like the tree village here, this little forest tree house turned out really nice. Just adding little details like the rafters, the chandelier, little beds and rugs and books, and I think that's like, that really is what makes it cozy. I'm good at like doing the outside, but when it comes to interior, I will still say I'm working on it. I'm trying to get better with the design and layout of some of this stuff. Alright, so yeah, I wanted a lot more of those little wooden side tables. Let's see. Comfort, I think, where are the tables? Are they down? Here they are, okay. Yep. Oh, resin and lots of nails. Okay, so I'm gonna need resin. Nails I can do because wood while I'm up here. I think I have a lot of wood, but we'll turn it into charcoal or something else. Yeah, all throughout the Revelwood forest, there's all these little red trees. Super easy source of resin. And that'll allow us to get more torches and furniture and all that stuff, so farm this for just a little bit. Feel like they used to sometimes drop 2 resin. Oh yeah, this one did. Okay, good. Like maybe I got unlucky and they were all just dropping 1 today. Let's head up this way. Times, how's it going? Son, who doesn't enjoy the gear crafting and survival games, he says he enjoys, enjoys Grounded. The gear is fun, and upgrading. he enjoys. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, maybe we'll have to try grounded at some point. Curious if the dogs and cats would jump up on the table to eat that food. Yeah, I mean, that wouldn't be very far from realistic if they did. Then Enshrouded will have to add a dog taming mechanic. Do not jump up on the table. That would be funny. Alright, let's get that stuff, get this resin and plant fiber farming heaven. Yeah, Twitch will be better than the 720p, yeah, right now. So, that'll work. Okay. Yeah, you guys remember the spooky Halloween mansion. Or not really mansion. I guess mansion slash church sort of a thing. Let's get ready. I know a bunch of wolves always like to spawn out here. Oh, there they are. Okay. Yeah, plant fiber is everywhere over here. So until I have a farm for it, we're gonna be collecting it out here. Twitch is dropping to 720p for you anyway. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, sometimes I think you can select it to be, like, rather than be auto, you can always select your resolution manually for Twitch. But for Twitch, I don't have the internet to encode multiple formats on Twitch right now. So it is kind of like a get what you get. The latest update of Twitch just added an option, actually, to encode separate resolutions. So if I have better internet someday, which I hope to. I'm just in an area where, like, there's just no internet plans that work for me right now. And they, if there are, they're, like, really expensive because we don't have fiber or anything else. And I was like, okay, maybe I could try Starlink at some point or something like that. But it's kind of, like, in and out. It's a little blippy and unreliable with those internets, so I guess we'll see at some point if I move and whatnot or try to get a better internet. I would love to set up like multiple encoding for Twitch and other stuff for YouTube. Get Starlink? You think Starlink's getting better, Isaac? So I have Starlink for a ranch that I go to sometimes, and it's like it's kind of when it works, it's really good, but sometimes it kind of goes in and out. But we were also like joined like the beta plan or whatever for it, so maybe that's gotten like way better since. I don't know. It's something I should look into, though, because it's actually not, like, that expensive. It's more than, like, fiber, but it's not horrible. And that might work, actually. We'll have to see. Alright, there is a lot of plant fiber. Hopefully that'll get me by for a bit. Okay. I'm going back. Paper. I think we can just make the paper. Forgot the recipe. It's been a bit though. There's a streamer that uses it and he duo streams. Yeah, okay. I'll look into stuff like that then. Because I think, yeah, satellite internets have been getting a lot better, that's for sure. Oops, I think I went to the wrong. There we go. I'm so used to fast traveling to my little hobbit hole there. What block did I use for the counter? That is the refined stone block for the counters in my builds here. Yeah. I like how it gives sort of the extra, like the little lip around it. Feels a little wider than just a single block, which is why I really like that block for my counters. And it also matches, the textures aren't loading in. There they go, kind of. It also matches like the color of some of the stone appliances and other things, so I like that block for the hearths, the mantles, the countertops, things like that. Looks kind of nice. String. Let's grab a bunch of that, and where was paper? Is that the alchemist? I know there was like books here, but was the paper here too? Old books. Where? Oh gosh, why am I blanking out now? Where do we craft paper? Or is it something I have to go out and find? There's no way I have to go out and find all of it. I remember crafting it. I just don't remember. I don't remember where. I know the old Hobbit hole looks so empty. Yeah, without all the people and lights and everything. Okay. Oh, at the Alchemist Press. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I'll check it out over there. And yeah, I needed a lot more of these little polished side tables. So let me craft at least 3 of them. That's what I was wanting. And then, yeah, we'll get some paper at some point here. So I needed that for the almanac of plants or whatever. That other, yeah, the other farmer bits. All right. So let's see. Put these here. Wanted to put some of these kind of backed into the edge here. Like that, and then maybe another one here if it fits. Oh, it kind of does. Look at that. That actually works, and it doesn't face through the edge there. That's what I'm going for then. I just like how that comes out with the front of the sink there, and sort of provides like a bit of like a countertop or a drawer effect that's on like the front of the cabinets there, and then it still allows you to get back here to access those chests. I think that works. But hey, Irksome, welcome. And we've got more bots in the Twitch chat. That's the one thing I like about YouTube. We don't get bots in the chat. Twitch has got to work on that. The moderation tools, they just don't allow me to manage that stuff, unfortunately. Okay, yeah. What I do with this one? What do you guys think I should do? Oh, thanks, Isaac. Yeah, I forgot. You have the admin or the moderator on Twitch stuff. Yay, thanks. Am I an architect IRL? Your builds are so incredible. Kind of. I don't have like an architecture degree, but I do a lot of contracting and remodels and building stuff for my job. So, yeah, to some extent, I would say I'm a pretty artistic person when it comes to a lot of that. Ooh, something yesterday about them adding greatswords to Enshrouded. Oh, interesting. That'd be cool. How many dogs and cats do I have so far? You found 2 and oh, I just have 1 dog and 1 cat right now. There's a lot more though, a lot more, and I really got to get them. I just need the space for them. So, like I put my cat in it's sometimes in the forest house and sometimes in the barn. Yeah, it kind of depends. Love seeing more building in this game. Well, awesome. I'll keep doing these streams then. When I'm kind of in between creating a video for you guys to sort of see the decoration process, and then we can just talk about building and stuff. I wasn't sure if how many of you would show up or if people would enjoy it, but because I do get some comments on those build videos like, oh, you want to show the interior more, do more streams on it. So that's what we're giving a try today. There's a Twitch bot banner out that takes care of most of the Twitch bots. Okay, I guess I got to figure that out. More to figure out. You're getting into Enshrouded building. Nice seeing some stuff live. Yeah, to get ideas and learn building mechanics. Awesome. They come back, so you're not sure what's up. Yeah, they can be sneaky where they see, the cat was just gone when we came here a second ago, but now it's back. So like, I think it just roams around, hides in corners. Like, you never know. You never know. Yeah. Yeah, taming the cats are difficult. They made it a little easier with like a little patch, but yeah, it's a little difficult sometimes. Yeah, just like a real cat. Exactly. All right, so you can make paper at the. I've got all those things down here because I don't have houses for the blacksmith and the carpenter and all that stuff. We'll put all those houses eventually, but in one of these guys. Are you saying, oh, the ecto... Somebody said the press, though. Is that for the, browse recipes? Yeah, here's the paper. So this is the laboratory. Okay. Ammonia gland and wood logs. Alrighty. Got lots of that stuff. Here's the wood logs and ammonia glands. I think I have some of those. We can go get some if not, though. Great minds think alike, yeah. Alright, I think, let's see if I can remember what chest it's in. Hey, look at that. Okay, I'm not gonna have enough for a lot of paper, but we might need to go farming for some more. I didn't realize I didn't have many. Okay. Once I get a big storage room and I can just stack up on these things, that's gonna be nice. Oh, we can make 10 paper, which actually might be enough. Yeah, so that mod is currently still being worked on to get up to date again. Yeah. First batch of mini muffins are done. Nice. Alright, let's see. Farmer, or wait, the farmer. How much paper did we need? That was what I wanted. This one. 25 paper, so 10 is definitely not going to cut it. But we have the string we need. We have the stuff for the beehive smoker. Let's go put the beehive smoker, and then let's try to find some ammonia glands if I can. It's going to be evening too, so I'll sleep and then maybe set out to get some. I think I know where I used to find a bunch of them, but we'll have to see. Yeah, DeLindsay Gaming. Yeah. For the Resource World. That's right, yeah. Yeah, he's got some great videos on that, for sure. DeLindsay sometimes stops by the streams, so yeah, if you're watching DeLindsay, thanks for that, and thanks for helping people out with that. Yeah, I can't wait to see what they're trying to do with the floating islands. I know, right? Yeah. Totally. Oh, Timber Builds, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome. Appreciate that. What do you guys think? We should do maybe the beehive smoker like here, or should I put it kind of in the... Maybe I'll put it like here. The almanac of plants can kind of go on the floor, maybe in front of the chests or something there. Beehive smoker, maybe over on the corner. That's a good spot for it. I'll go ahead and sleep now. Ammonia glands originally dropped from the mushrooms in the highlands. Oh, like the little mushroom crab thingies, because that's what I usually get them from, is by farming those. I think that's something that I can do. Yeah, let's go try that. Do I have a flame altar or something? Got the Nomad Highlands fast travel, but I know there's like a bunch in, yeah, this shroud down in here. Umber Hollow. Yeah, let's go down there, see if I can find some. We could try that. Oh yeah, and it looks like YouTube's back and connected for now anyway. First death incoming. You're probably right, Isaac. Hang on. You reminded me to eat food. Yep. Yeah, Maria, eat food. Yep. We'll try to do that. All right. Oh, I'm glad. It looks like the internet picked up again for YouTube, so that's good. It was just having issues for a bit. Yeah, so down in the shroud down here, this is kind of where I wanted to do. Kobe, welcome. Yeah. You can ask anything you want in the chat. What's up, Dogga? All right. Yeah. So yeah, for everyone who's been watching on YouTube, I told a bunch of people earlier to come over to Twitch because YouTube was having some lag issues. So that's where I've been reading chat from. Can you run this game on an average PC? Is the game too heavy? It actually is really performance friendly. I can run it on 4 gigabytes of video RAM without any issues at all. So it kind of depends on, like, when you say average PC, if you probably need a graphics card. Like, you're not going to be able to run it on, like, a really old Dell laptop from, like, 15 years ago, but yeah, you can play it on Steam Deck. Yeah, so it's pretty good. Yeah. I think that's, maybe that answers your question. I'm not sure the specs of your PC, though. If you have, like, a graphics card and some other stuff, you can turn the settings down. You're not going to be able to, right, those give the mint mushroom meat, but we need the little crabs. Little mushroom crabs. Like these guys. Here we go. PC is not so good, but it works. Yeah, exactly. So for me to be able to, like, stream and other stuff... Ah! Okay. Roll. Okay, I should probably just use my, staff for this kind of stuff. There we go. Eat. Oh, I love how you guys already reminded me and I went down here without eating still. You don't have a video card, you have integrated video. Okay. It depends on how that how good that works or how it is. So if you have a friend that has the game, or you could try to like log into their Steam and try it on your computer first. You can also get the game and try it and like return it within like 2 hours or something if it doesn't work. So I honestly wouldn't know because I still do play it on a like little laptop, but it still has graphics. It's not that great, but it has them, so I wouldn't know for sure. Oh yeah, we could put chat as followers only to deter bots. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I could do that on Twitch. I could do that on Twitch. That's usually how it is anyway for followers, so yeah. Do I typically stream at the same time? I try to. Around this time is my usual time. I'll either do this time or like 6 hours from now I'll do some streams. So like this time it tends to be good for like a lot of general people around the world to join because it's good for a lot of time zones. So yeah, I try to be live around this time when I do stream. And then yeah, sometimes depending on my work schedule, like this is right in the middle of the day for me. So depending on my work schedule, sometimes I have to do later in the day for me, and I'll get some people joining from the other side of the world, so it's kind of fun. LeClaire, how's it going? Welcome. What time zone am I in? I am in a Mountain Standard Time. So it is, it's currently, what is it, 12:30 for me. That works out pretty well for a lot of people. Let's go back in over here. Copied the barn in your Hobbit village, looking so good. Oh, that's awesome. Glad to hear. From France? Oh yeah, Maria. That's awesome. Oops. Man, those ice ball 2s from the mountains, those are so good. Crazy, crazy. Almost 3, perfect. Oh, cool, cool, cool. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. 12:30 for you. Oh, cool. Shadow Dragon, that's awesome. Same time zone here. Yeah, I'm in the western U.S. in Colorado. So that's the time zone. Most people are either 2 hours ahead or like 1 hour behind, you know, being like in California or on the East Coast, so that's cool. Same time zone. Alright, well, we're racking up some ammonia glands. This is good. This is good. Alright. It's 8 or 9 p.m. in Europe. Perfect timing. Yeah, Jerome, exactly. That's kind of why I like this time to stream in general. Because it just kind of works out for a lot of people. Alright. Wait for the poison ring. Isaac, I'm not dying yet. Cooking mini muffins in a pan. Do you have to wait to eat them? You mean test them? Yeah, right? Oh, you play on your ROG Ally. Needs some work, but it plays well for a handheld. For sure. Oh, cool. Glad it works there. That's good. Live up in the mountains, Shadow Dragon. Oh, cool. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's somebody that, yeah, you live in Denver. Oh, awesome. Yeah, yeah. Kind of been all around Colorado, so that's nice. Oh, you're setting up the chat, Isaac, to block bots. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm not I'm not sure all the details, but thanks. Let me know if you find anything. He loves some muffins right now. I know, right? Watching this from Spain while eating. Oh, cool. Heck yeah. Got lots of people all around the world for this one. That's cool. Isaac, you put chat mode on slow mode by accident. So I don't think that setting worked. And that cleared everyone's message. So I probably wouldn't do that. I think you started something. From Sweden, you're coming in from Sweden. Oh, awesome. Love the treehouse and Hobbit hole. Heck yeah. I'm currently level 32, so this is my character. We've been going into the mountains, which is why this stuff doesn't bother me very much down here. I feel like there'd be a way to get up that tower, but we'll see. Shadow Dragon. So yeah, it looks like people are able to kind of chat here in slow mode. Maybe you could do like a 10-second slow mode, and that would like a 5-second slow mode. Maybe that would help for bots, just having something in general. I don't know. Looks like it's working again though, for people to chat. Shouldn't have that bot bother us anymore. Okay, cool. Oh, verified accounts only. Cool. Okay. Well, that should work. Yeah, 3 seconds. There you go. That in combination with verified accounts. That'll work. Sweet. Well, I'm happy to get Twitch setting up a little better. Had to follow and verify. Okay, okay. Well, I know it's an extra step for some people, but yeah. With Twitch, it gets pretty cluttered with bots. That's why I like the YouTube stuff in general when I'm going live on both. But yeah, YouTube is working again, so that's good. Yeah, some people don't like to verify. Okay. Yeah, it kind of depends. I'll set something up at some point, but yeah. Yeah. Helps eat the bots, yeah. So we'll figure something out. Maybe I could do it like non-verified, but something else like followers or other things, you know, that could always work. But I'm glad it's still kind of working. I don't get a ton of bots, but I tend to like at least get 1 or 2 on Twitch every stream. Which can get a little frustrating. Alright, here's another one. Let's get that one. Alright, and Eternal Fireball, that's what I want. Yeah, set it up for followers only mode on Twitch, yeah. That would probably be good. Because bots probably won't bother following you. In fact, I don't know if they know how to try to chat. Making a forest village with her friend, loving the designs. Oh, heck yeah. Ramon, welcome. Yeah, totally. Oh, I'm glad that's helping. I definitely love the foresty, cozy builds in this game, actually. I love the grapple feature now. Aha. Ooh, that one gave a lot of them. Look at this. Haha, that was a lot of the ammonia glands. That's what we're after. Yeah, I thought I had banned the phrase viewers or something on Twitch, so I didn't get all those bots, like, you know, typing like, oh, best viewers, blah, blah, blah. But I guess, yeah, well, that's good. The fan might not be getting as many muffins as you design. Uh-oh, are you eating them all, Irksome? There it goes. That sounds good, though. What are you guys doing for Thanksgiving, for those of you who are celebrating it? Are you cooking? Were those muffins intended to be for Thanksgiving? And now you're just eating them all. Figured out I was thinking of possibly streaming tomorrow morning, but it's like, no, I'll just relax for Thanksgiving. I'm sure a lot of people will. And not eating, you're testing them, right? Not eating the muffins, just testing them. Okay. Just testing to make sure they're good, yeah. Sometimes it might take a few batches to make sure you get a good batch at some point. You know, that's just how it goes. That's okay. All right, I got 4 minutes left in the shroud. Now I gotta start thinking I'm making my way up. Over this way. Let's see. This should work. Hunting Bigfoot for Thanksgiving? At least you can make muffins. You're poor at baking. I gotta do more baking. I don't do much, but I just kind of like, you know, cook the basic stuff, but every year we kind of cook a bunch. Family comes over for a little bit, and I think some of my mom's friends were coming over or something. We'll do something like that. Alright, well this is a lot of ammonia glands. That's good. We kind of spent a lot of time down there, but now I've got plenty. Making a full Dwarven Empire underground. Oh, that sounds so fun, Stormlands. That's awesome, yeah. Another great thing that you can do in this game, for sure. Alright, paper. We need paper. And speaking of which, the paper in here will be done. Oh, it was only... That only crafts, yeah, the 10, but we needed 20, so let me just... How many logs? Actually, I probably don't want that much paper. Let me like, split that. I don't need that much paper. Okay. Yeah, we can put this stuff back in the chest. Yeah, underground, absolutely. That sounds really cool. Silicone mini muffin pan specifically to avoid bothering more weight conscious and they don't contain sugar. Oh, that's actually cool though. Those sound good. I tend to cook a lot of stuff without sugars and things too. Let's see there. Ammonia glands. Yay. Alright, we're getting there here. This'll be good. Put the twigs there. Resin. Cool. YouTube's good for you again? Awesome. Yeah. Internet picked back up and YouTube looks like it's working great. So, yeah. It was a little blippy at the beginning of the stream. But it picked back up again because I have OBS set to be variable bitrate or whatever, so... It used to just crash my streams entirely, which was a bummer, but now it at least doesn't do that. Yeah. Taking a while to cook them all, yeah. Isaac, you want to stay in Twitch chat. You don't want people to leave you. How do I manage multiple chats? Oh, that's a good question. I have a little monitor. I'm actually in the process of, for those of you who don't know, I did a big summer project of redoing my studio setup. And because of that, I've been working on, yeah, I built a new desk, did some new stuff there, and I'm working on editing the videos for that for my other personal channel. I have a link to that channel actually in the description of this stream on YouTube for those of you who are interested. But I'm gonna do like more creative projects on that channel and like video editing stuff and YouTube tips and other things. So I might have a video at some point out over there. I kind of want to revive that channel a bit, post some more. It's been a while. But for the multiple chats, with the new setup, I have like a little 15-inch monitor because I mostly just like one 16:9 ratio monitor. So I just have like a 27-inch monitor right now for games and recording and everything, because 16:9 is kind of the standard rather than like an ultra-wide monitor. So I like having a 16:9, and then I have a little tiny 15-inch right to the side of it. And then that way the little 15-inch is lower, so I can get my webcam up a little bit higher and not be like really high to like look down on my face, which is nice. And then that monitor is also touchscreen, so it's like that's where you guys are right there. So I can scroll through chat. I have two chat boxes, one for YouTube and then one for Twitch on that little monitor. And before I had a second monitor, I just did like chat overlays on my game, but that got really busy and I didn't like it. So yeah, just a little 15-inch monitor works great. I can see what OBS is doing for streaming and I can see my two chats, and it's good enough for me. But Oh, thanks, Isaac. Yeah, that's the second channel in the, yeah, Twitch chat for the link there. You run two 27 inches. Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah. Can't do without it, yeah. Having another monitor is definitely nice. I don't do a lot of like programming or other stuff, so having one monitor is mostly what I like. I want to replace the 27 inch with a 32 inch at some point though, but it's working fine for now, so haven't gotten around to that. So we've got 1 more minute on that. I kind of want to make the bed that's yeah, that new bed that we can do with the conifer wood over here. Let's see here. Let's do, where's that in the furniture? This one here. What do we need? Conifer logs, straw, and blue fabric. Oh. That straw is gonna be an issue, maybe. Actually, you know what? I might actually have some. But we may not have it in a blue chest. That might be what's happening here. But, oh, you do all your gaming on a 55 inch? Oh, that's fun. Yeah, yeah. More of like a TV with like a... Sometimes it's fun. I'll sit down like with the TV and do like try to do a game on a controller or something. And then it works. So we have lots of wheat grains, which is good. We'll have to get to planting those, which means maybe I start on the farm now, actually. Because I used all of my straw to create the little hay bales for the farm. That's what I did with all of it. So you bring my wheat grains into my inventory, and let's get started on doing the farms outside of the Hobbit hole while we're waiting on the paper. Don't get you started on screen size. Because of vision problems, you use a 58-inch TV. Okay. All right. Yeah, I tend to do my monitor more. I don't have a TV that's like 4K or anything. When I sit kind of close to it, I don't like how like pixely it is. That tends to hurt my eyes. So like I would do it on a bigger TV, but I'd want a TV that's kind of higher resolution than 1080p for something that big. Look at my little goats up here. That's funny. Come back to YouTube, Isaac, Ellie says. You like doing gaming on a 55-inch? Don't need a computer monitor. Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah. Totally. Because, yeah, you can just do it there. It's like, yeah, it's a lot of fun. I like couch games like that and stuff. You just, you know, have the TV on and everything like that. For streaming, it's nice, having the monitor for everything, but where is some farm soil? I've got a lot of that. Fertilized farm soil? I think, oh, let's do both, just to make it look pretty. When in doubt, just always do both. You know, that's one of my biggest tricks to building and decorating. Just like, deck it out with tons of different textures and stuff, and it somehow looks good at the end. You see the betrayers in YouTube. Do I have a video beginner guide to building? Just started building, or playing, got overwhelmed. How to go about it. It's kind of self-explanatory in terms of fiddling with it, but I would, yeah, I would encourage you to watch. I have the playthrough of Enshrouded, and some of my earlier videos there, I have like a bunch of videos on building starter houses. I actually have, well, 2 main ones, building like a simple starter house, building a large starter house. I might actually do another one because a lot of people like those. But those are some pretty simple builds that you could sort of start with to grasp how the building works with the blueprints and things. So yeah, go check some of those out. I go pretty in depth with those. Those are way simpler than trying to do like fancy terrain hobbit holes with mossy roofs and everything. This is a little trickier for a beginner until you sort of get an understanding of how the building works. But yeah, I've got a lot of some stuff like that. Yeah. You always prefer Twitch to YouTube, not going anywhere. Yeah. Yeah, people have their platform preferences, that's for sure. Yeah. Yeah. Grinding mats for building is the only annoying part of the game. I would say that's actually one of the, like, less annoying parts of the game, in my opinion. Because a lot of games, like Valheim and other games that I've come from, it's really grindy to get materials. Whereas this game, I cut down a tree and it gives me like 20-something wood. It's crazy. And it's super quick, too. I think because everything's on a small scale, doing like doing the interior decoration and other things definitely can take a little bit of time because there's a lot of decorations and they're often pretty expensive. But getting the shell of the build up is super easy. I find that I don't really have to grind a lot for materials for that. I think the hardest part about these forest villages has been the moss and flower soil for the roofs, but it's not too bad when you get upgraded tools. Upgraded axes and pickaxes. The steel axe and steel pickaxe have been amazing. Getting out of work. Take care, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. Heck yeah. Well, thanks for stopping by. Have a good Thanksgiving. Yeah, there's settings if you don't like the farm as much. Absolutely, yeah. So they don't have like a creative mode, but yeah, I forgot that. You can turn down the settings to yield like much higher resources, which is nice. All right, so let's plan out these farms here. I want to get a planning block. I always call the stone block my planning block. And there it is, rough cut stone. Let's get some of that, and we're gonna do some planning here. That way, like, it just doesn't confuse me with all the other blocks, so I just always have a bunch of rough cut stone for like outlining a build. Okay, let's do little chunks here. And I want to do something where it comes, let's see. That's there. What does that look like right there? Yeah, that's about where I want it to be, kind of on the edge of this floor blueprint. Okay. Let's keep planning this. So if I go out here by a lot, and then we head, let's see. This is going to be a lake right in here, so I can start digging down. Digging down to this level, I think. Okay. Yep, so let's start blocking out a lake. It's so nerve-wracking to do lots of terrain changes. Always like, uh-oh. If I mess something up, it's always hard, but with Enshrouded, it's super forgiving, which is nice. Alright, so yeah, this will be kind of the height of the lake right here, which just feels about right, and we'll kind of, do some little bridges and other things going across. If I upgrade to 3 streams, it'll be on Discord. Maybe. I'd probably do Kick for my next platform if I ever had the internet to do 3 streams at once. Just Kick and Rumble. Maybe we pay a bunch of money to Elon Musk for Twitter. No way to monetize on Discord. Yeah, there wouldn't be. It'd be for the Discord gang. For all the members on Discord. We could do that. Alright, let's see. Can I put another one here without... I kind of want to keep the natural terrain here, so let's do something like that, and then right there. That works. Okay. And then do like a little angle right here. And then something here and there. And then hollow out that section. Okay. So this is kind of my... Now I can sort of destroy these. Now that I have those down there to reference. Did that destroy my build? Oh, it did. Alright. That's what happens. Sometimes I like to go off of points on the build, but for some things it's better to do it beforehand. But I think I can fix that. Love the flower soil. I know, yeah. Yeah, I love the moss and flower soil and stuff. We can't plant like this type of terrain. This is kind of cool in the Revelwood and Blackmire. But when I want to blend with it, I'll just use the lighter farm soil because it looks the same color. So I'll kind of use that in combination with the other stuff to create like this texture if I ever have to. Okay, let me replace this with my little roof blocks. I'm gonna need to pick up the door though. I think that's what I had going. Yep. Just make sure I didn't destroy a whole bunch of other stuff. Yeah, we're good. Okay, I just destroyed that. Well, let me put my door back. Right there. Okay, cool. That'll work. You use a beam instead of that huge block for a guide. That's true, Isaac. I probably should have right off the building. Because those little door frame pieces, like the door frame blueprints, those are still the 8 blocks wide. So yeah, I should probably be using those to sort of plan out. They're a little harder to like snap in place or decide, but I think those are going to be the levels for this build. I'm going to have the Hobbit hole level. There's going to be a creek kind of coming down through here. I'm going to have a bridge that goes over that up to here. This is going to be its own level. And then the level for the farm soil is going to be right on top of this. So that's what I'm going to create next, I think. So let's see here. I'm going to take my little 2-meter thing here, and we can kind of start. Sometimes it's a little tricky in here to do that. Okay. I'll keep it there for now. This will be the height of the lake. I'm not too concerned about that as of now. I was just sort of blocking some stuff out. And then it's getting dark, so I'll have to sleep here soon. But then the height of the farmland is going to be this height, or the bottom of this. So if I take my terrain and go to... Don't you need 2 blocks deep of farm soil, though? I don't... Well, I guess I don't think it matters, because this will automatically sort of take over. So I want farm... Well, let's do this one out of fertilized farm soil. So I can put a few down. This is where I can take the rake, actually. Okay. Oops. I didn't want to do that. I was thinking maybe I would destroy this blueprint. There we go. So I'll take the rake and spread that around, because this will be one of the little farm patches. Patch number 3 is in the oven. Nice. Did they add water? Or is it the build? Oh, in terms of like, in terms of me doing like a little lake down here. Yeah, so it's on their roadmap for them to be adding water. They have not added it yet. They've added the ice in the mountains, which is the closest thing that looks like water from like a texture. So I'm gonna use that, but then if and when they do add water, I will replace it with the water. But I hope they do. That's kind of actually, yeah. It was the last episode I posted for the playthrough. Crimson and I were gliding down the mountains, and the whole area of Deadly Shroud below it I was thinking that was gonna maybe be like a mountain lake when they add water, because that area of the map is off limits. So I really hope that that's something they do. Is it still? Yeah, it's still evening. So, or wait, I guess I don't know. If I slept the night, I was looking at chat. Water would be nice. Can't wait till they add it. Yeah, it'd be so nice. That would make this game like just amazing. It already is, but maybe it will melt in the next update. Oh yeah, for the ice. That's true, Jerome. Kind of like Minecraft, if you bring ice to like low elevation, it melts into the water. That way all my ponds and stuff could go from being ice to flowing water without me having to do anything. That'd be nice. I doubt they'll do that though. That'd be kind of crazy for a voxel game if they implemented that, but yeah, water is hard to make in voxels, but the devs want to do it. Just might take a long time. I think they'll be able to. They could use... So the mountain update was the first update where they implemented the shiny textures. So like the obsidian block and some of the other blocks, and then the ice as well, is all shiny textures. And that's something that they hadn't done before. And so now that they have shiny textures, they'll be able to do something similar to how they've done the mud and the tar pits, and make that water instead of the mud or the tar by using like a shinier ice texture on it, but having you be able to like sink and kind of... I think the biggest thing now is just getting like a animation for swimming and stuff to work. But they're on their way, I feel like. Yeah, an ice skate track. Yeah, that'd be cool. Thinking about putting one in the desert. Oh, totally. Always wanted to see how to create a bridge. Oh. Well, we'll be doing that. We'll see what I get done in today's stream, but I'll keep streaming. If you guys like this, I'll keep streaming before I put the video out, and we can do all of the landscaping and decoration for this build together. But yeah, I was gonna do a bridge in Enshrouded. I was gonna do a little one up there over a little waterfall. We're gonna, yeah, we'll have to try some designs and stuff, but all right, let's see here. I don't want this farm patch to be like almost to the edge of the terrain. I think that'll work. Definitely keep streaming. All right, yeah. Yeah, they do have the water in Minecraft, exactly. Minecraft, a good old game, man. So much nostalgia around that one. That was the first game that I enjoyed with building stuff, and then when Valheim came out, I preferred the nice graphics over the blocky texture of Minecraft, but this game is kind of the perfect of both worlds. Recreate Dubai in the desert biome, that'd be cool. Yeah. Well, I keep putting the build up on Discord once I'm done with everything. Yeah, Ellie, in terms of like the download for members. Yeah. I know that the tree village isn't there just yet. So I'm refining some of my memberships for my small builds. They're up on Discord for the stone tier. And then for the forest village, it'll be available for the bronze members for really big villages and builds. So we're about like, yeah, once I'm done with this Hobbit house, I'll get the files up there if you're interested, Ellie. And then I'll keep refreshing them as I get more builds out and stuff. But these ones in the Halloween build, I gotta put that one up too. Yeah, thanks for reminding me. 72 mini muffins. Definitely overdid it. Oh, that sounds good. Just means you get to eat more. No, not eat more. Test more. I think I'm gonna go a little wider with the farm patch. That looks kind of we gotta maximize the space here. I'm gonna go like all the way out. I think the smaller circle is kind of where it spreads to, not the bigger circle. It's kind of hard with the rake. I like don't want to ruin other things around it, but I think this is working. Yeah, I just want to bump it out a little bit bigger. And then a lot of you on the Halloween house, you wanted to see a tutorial on how to build the pumpkin house. So we're also going to put a pumpkin house in the forest village. A pumpkin and a mushroom house. And I was thinking the pumpkin house would be cool to put it right in here somewhere. With some little pumpkins. Maybe this could be like a pumpkin farm. And then the mushroom house could go like over here. And just sort of have little cascading gardens and things. Be fun. You still can't use the rake properly, always ends in disaster. Yeah, I figured for flat patches it's always nice, but even for paths and little fine stuff, I'll just farm some extra resources and place it with the blocks, because I prefer that for just having fine control over things. Yeah. Yeah, I'll put this, yeah, that'll be the level of that farm patch. See, this'll maybe kind of be like a little pathway or something else there. And I want a farm patch over here, but maybe that'll wait. We'll see. Well, I'm kind of nervous to start the waterfall, but maybe we should start the waterfall. That comes down over here. And maybe actually first I should start a pathway, because I really need a path that comes around here up this side to go into that little hobbit hole, and then up the rest of the way up here. And for the path, I'm going to sort of try something that I saw in a photo. I think somebody posted it in the Discord when they were using some inspiration from the treehouse that I had, and they were like trying to build some stuff. Trying to use these like little rustic tables as stepping stones instead of tables. I have no idea how this is going to work, but let's do some testing. This is going to be interesting. So, like, for example, if I have, like, a table here, I don't want it up there because that's too high to, like, step up onto, right? But, like, if I have... Alright, this is gonna be interesting. If I place one there, and then I place... Let's just use, like, a single block for this stuff. If I place a block down, like, right behind it, maybe 2 blocks even, like that. And then snap another one... And then hit Y 2 times. to undo that. So those blocks are out, and then I can place 2 more there. Snap another one. Wait, this is gonna work. This is gonna work, you guys. Oh, this is gonna be cool. And now, yep, it works. We can walk up and down it. Oh, this is totally, oh my gosh. Yes! All right, I think I kind of just figured that out first go. We're gonna roll with that. Now they're each a block in height, and this is totally how I'm gonna do stairways and little wine. The nice thing about these too is that we can, like, if I don't want them at 90 degrees, because blocks are just 90, what I can do is just like, you know, like, let's see here. Not enough free space. Okay, here we go. Hang on. Let me create a little standing platform over here so I can try this a little better. I'm gonna turn off the snapping, and then, oh yeah. Then we can turn our staircase, so we could start going like in a 360 around the tree trunk, for example. So like there, it's a little turned right there. And let's see here. Technically, oh, actually this is the second block. Yeah, I'll need to make some more of them. But we don't have to, we're not stuck to just like a 90-degree staircase. We can, that actually looks really cool. So I'm gonna try to do something like this. Up the side of the Hobbit hole right here. I'm gonna kind of start down here, and then I'm gonna go right up the side to end like up here. And then we're gonna have a little path that goes over here, and then I'm gonna try to do a bit of a windy staircase, or it'll just kind of go out this way and turn around using that same method. It's gonna be kind of complex, but we're gonna try this. The forbidden technique, kind of, right? It's gonna look awesome, I think. It's gonna be a lot of tables, I know. It's gonna be a lot of tables. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot. And they're all kind of expensive, but not too bad. So yeah, holding down the R button in the middle mouse, yeah, to be able to turn it. Yeah, that's how we did this top step kind of angled. So I think that's gonna be the concept here. The big question, let me get rid of those blocks. Big question is like about how far out do we have to plan this? This is gonna be interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna want the side of the Hobbit hole here to be about the same level as the terrain right here. So I'll start with that. Yeah, the free rotation, another reason you love Enshrouded building. Absolutely. It's kind of like, yeah, it's like Minecraft, but then furniture from Valheim to be able to rotate it and do all of that. It'll look awesome when it's completed. Yeah, especially if I do something like this, but then like phase some little vines and other things into the side of it. Okay, now I'm pretty excited. We're gonna do multiple streams on the decoration for this one, and we'll use these same principles and landscaping to do sort of the rest of the village, but having fun with this, and it might be a little bit till I get the video out for this, but it's okay. As long as you guys enjoy the streams for a little bit. Yeah, let's try this. I think I'm gonna have some moss and flower soil in here. Let me go grab some. Yeah, I do. Put my furniture in there. And moss, foliage, flower soil, dirt. Let's just get all of that. It's worth the wait. All right, good. Okay, so right up in here, I want to, I think, maybe just starting with the dirt for now. I'll deck it out with the flower soil and other things later, but let's get the box terrain piece. Ellie, thanks for the 5 memberships gifted. Heck yeah. Thank you so much, Ellie. You've done so many amazing things to support the channel. I very much appreciate it. Thanks. All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna sort of pull this terrain out a little bit. Let's put it down a little more there. Patch for Asuka. They announced it an hour and a half ago. Oh, cool. That's good. Yeah, there were some things for the. There were some things that were a little bugged with the last Asuka update, but I'm glad they're patching that. Ellie, you got Isaac to come over to YouTube. Nice. Oh. That's awesome. All right. So yeah, I'll kind of feather this down a bit. Let's see. I used to like these little discs, but lately they're kind of like not working as well for they're like they flare out a little bit, which doesn't work the best. But let's sort of blend this hillside. It's okay if this is a little rocky here for the start. There we go. So this is the height I wanted at for the stairs. So maybe I'll just come out like a little more there. So we know the height. This is the height. And I'm gonna start my stairs, yeah, somewhere right over here. I think that'll be good enough to climb up the side there. We're gonna try it anyway. Susan, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Got both chats open now, Isaac. Nice. Nice. YouTube is trying to convert Isaac to the dark side. Right. Well, that's awesome. All right. So yeah, we've got the terrain at a level there that we can work with for a little path. I think that's a good height. And then, all right, let's do some more planning here. I'm gonna put the I'm gonna actually plan off of this thing here, or maybe I don't need to really plan for these. I just need to start them and then see. I don't want it tipping like that, which is why, yeah, I think I'm gonna play on the first step of it, which could work. So yeah, I'll plan the first step of it. So again, we'll snap off of this piece. And let's just use these. It's just easy with these little chunks of blocks. Okay. So this is the height of the I think anyway. I want it to be one higher than that. Okay. So just like that then. This is gonna be my little reference point here. Okay. All right, so we're gonna right down here. I think this is where I'm gonna start the first step. Something down here. So let me take this piece and turn snapping off and let's start the first step about right here. I think this is a good spot for the staircase. It's kind of set back from the terrain a little bit. I could do it a little farther in, but I think this will work well. Yeah, about right here, because then we can kind of wind up to there. Yeah, that's a good spot for it. So, and destroy these pieces. Okay. Hopefully this makes somewhat sense. If you guys have questions, just let me know. But I'm starting with a flat platform for the first step of this build. So let's see here. I'm gonna start with it maybe here, and then let's just see how this comes along. So 2 little blocks there, and there's the next step. I think that'll make it all the way up. I think maybe we can. I think that'll work. I may need to start it a little farther back, but let's try this. There's another one. I think this will make it. It's kind of a steep slope there a little bit. Oh, that's gonna look really good though. Yeah, for our little stairs. All right. You're here, Isaac. Oh, yeah. Ellie Mae in the Twitch chat. Uh-oh. All right, and more tables. We're gonna need to craft some more tables after this, but this is actually working quite well. There and there. Ooh, now we're getting a little little tight, but it'll work, I think, because we can kind of just blend them into the top of the Hobbit hole here, to be honest. I mean, I'm good with that, so let's destroy this and I think, where did we want to put our next, oops. We want our pieces to go there and there. It's kind of hard to see down here. Yeah, right like that. Yeah, this'll work. This'll work. I think I'm far enough back to where that's gonna be fine. And then that can kind of blend into that, especially once we're done. All right. Yep. So more tables. Let's go pester the carpenter about the recipe for those. See if we can get a discount. I don't know. Oh, look at that. That's another bug from Enshrouded. The capes. Every now and then the NPC capes and player capes will just like go all the way down. It looks like that one's from the collector guy. And they'll just like glitch all the way down through the floor. It's kind of funny. Like just off into infinity. Looks good clipping into the terrain. Yeah, a bit more natural looking. I think I'm gonna go for that then, yeah. Yeah. Wonder how much wood I'll need for the tables. I have a lot of it, so I think we'll be okay, but I wonder what, Oh, it's just the Blackmire heartwood, actually. That's all it is for these. Oh, yeah. We'll be fine. Ding, ding. Okay, I'm not gonna overdo it. I probably don't need that many. Alright, so we've got that. We also need to make... Well, let me go place these tables. Then we gotta come up and get the paper to finish making the stuff for the farmer down here. Because I'm sure that's done. Okay. So there's this, and then the next table... It's gonna start getting a little tricky up here, but this'll work. I just need to, destroy some stuff. We'll replace the terrain back later. But if I put, let's see, yeah, right in the middle there. Okay. And then zoom into my character a bit for this. Destroy that and destroy that. And place a block here and here. Alright, it's a little challenging, but it's working. And there we go. Yeah, once the terrain is faded into the tables, yeah, like the natural wood landscape stairs. Oh, it will look good. Yeah, the little slabs and stuff. Okay, well, I like that. I think maybe one more, even, to really... yeah, it's actually working well. This angle is working from over there. And then I could turn it. I could start turning it to come down here. Either with a path or more of the stairs, but that looks pretty freaking cool. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. Put a little rock off to the side of them and stuff. And we can just climb right up that. Okay. Let's do another one. Right up here. On top of these. Okay, let's see. Can I... Maybe I can just, destroy that down, and then it'll already be ready. Yeah, look at that. Put those two, and then just like that. There it is. I think that's about where I'm gonna end it. Maybe I'll do one that kind of curves this way. Just a little bit. Oh, that's not looking bad. I think it'll be good. Yeah, Ellie Mae is the MVP. Yeah, definitely. Definitely is. Alright, yeah, I'm not sure if I want to start turning it or not. That's looking pretty good. And then for like little stuff like this, I kind of like just blending it into the... Like we can kind of put, let's see. Oops. Maybe there. Just to sort of, I want it with the flintstone block too. Let me go grab that. That's kind of what I did here, is a mix of some of the flintstone and normal stone for my paths. And we'll try to do that. Like the stairs idea. Yeah, it actually worked really, really well. Way better than I thought. I I saw some picture that was, yeah, like I said, someone in my Discord had posted some build that was like using these as little platforms to like hop across or something. I was like, if I could somehow like phase them down by each one and create stairs out of them, that would totally work, and it does. So, little flintstone there, maybe another one here to sort of create like a little bit of a stairway up into the Hobbit hole. That works. As long as NPCs and other people can get up there, and then we can kind of continue a path off this way and start back up with the little table stairs right over here to go up the rest of the way. But, man, I'm liking that a lot. And then, yeah, let's start seeing how to look with blending it into the terrain. So, like, if I take the little 45-degree pieces and start sort of clipping them in. See how this will look. Oh yeah, look at that. It's really cool. Maybe a little 22.5s down here. And let's see, rotate those around. Alright, and now I'm just gonna sort of clean it up with some foliage and moss. So, let's see, go to terrain block, there we go. And just make this all kind of blend in a little bit more. We could have a little rock there, that actually doesn't look bad. Sort of sticking out like that, and then, let's see, put some moss in under there. A little bit of moss up here. Some flower soil maybe, or some foliage right down here. Alright, that's starting to look really good. I think I kind of want to wrap around a little more with the terrain too. Like a little bush right here would look really cool. So let's just use like the rock blueprint. Sort of maybe like that. Maybe that's a little, let's see. Maybe more like there. And then, yeah, that's a little more what I'm going for. I can kind of outline the bottom of it with the flower soil or something else there, or some farm soil, some little gardens there. That would look good. It kind of hides the stairs though, and then when you come back here, and it's like just a little bit of stairs going up. Man, the forest village was a good idea to do in this game. I always debate like what build do I want to work on for a long time in the games, and this game it's definitely the forest village. Yeah. Getting the next batch of muffins out irksome. So yeah, this is definitely working out really, really well. So now that we have that, let's see, where would the next one needs to be, like this needs to be destroyed down. So we figured out how to go up with the stairs. Now I gotta figure out how to like go down, sort of continue them into the ground. Because I kind of want to, don't you guys agree, kind of want to turn it just a little bit to sort of like have the staircase start from like over here. And then head right up, kind of turn around up to there. The entire Shire build, oh I know, right? I'm thinking I'll do more of like the Shire build, right? Like on the other side of the forest village. So right here, this is just like the farmer's house. It kind of looks like a bit of like a Shire because I've got the 2 Hobbit holes stacked on top of each other because I felt that it kind of needed that. I looked at this one and I was like, I think it'll look good with another one on top of it for just the house for the farmer. But in terms of like the Shire build, what I was thinking, just like the little inns, the little houses, Airbnbs for the villagers and stuff would go in this hill right here. Look at how perfectly, this is right above the barn that we have. And what I was thinking, this hill right here would be perfect to do the little windy pathways up with little hobbit holes and little like houses sort of glitched into the hill. And then that'll ultimately wind up to this big cliffy platform, which will be the tavern. And then, yeah, then a big waterfall off of here with the ice, which would look cool. Yeah, that's going to be awesome. I think, yeah, that would be perfect to sort of have the little Hobbit village And like lots of just little tiny houses in the hill there. And then the bigger builds will all be like throughout here. Like maybe up here I put like a little carpenter's workshop or something like that. And then I want to do some floating islands off of these cliffs. So like this cliff is pretty high up. If I pull my hammer out, you can see the boundary for the flame altar is all the way out there still. So I've got some room to do some floating islands off of here and off the other side as well by the barn. Just to really like make it feel like a jungle, I guess. That's what I'm going for. All right. So we've got our staircase started for that little section. Oh, and this is like even without plantings. This is just terrain material. We don't even have bushes and other things that I can plant over here. This is looking really, really good. I'm gonna be using the stair thing for a lot of the builds now. That looks good. So now for the next level of terrain, let me do a little bit of planning again here with my my blocks. Go back down to the stone block and right off of here, and then let's actually just put let's put this up by 1. So I'm going to turn snapping off and put it there. Oops. There. Okay. So that's technically where the bottom of the Hobbit hole is in terms of where I've been matching all the terrain up to. So let's come across with this. And about right here is where I want the staircase to start. If I level the terrain to be like at this level right here, I'm thinking that's kind of where I want it. So turn snapping off and just put a little block right there for my reference. Okay. Oops, I didn't want that one destroyed. There we go. Perfect, that's what I wanted. So right through here. Put another one even right to the edge of this one. Oops, don't want to be sneaking. There we go. So that's kind of about where I want the bottom of the stairs to be. And then I want to wind them up around to match up with this one. If I can. It's going to be a little complex, but I'm going to try. Looks like it's getting dark too, so I'll go in and sleep here soon. This is going to be so perfect though. And then yeah, the path will kind of wind around there. I'll have a little path that goes up through here, right alongside the little lake down here. And then a little creek that runs down here. The path will have a little bridge over the creek. We're getting there. We're definitely getting there. And yeah, I want this area down here to feel really really lush and farmy, and like I might even continue some of the roots out of the tree, bring them over to here and stuff, because that's working well. All right, let's see. It'll be night any second now. I sometimes also set the day length to be like an hour in the world settings when I'm building. Then you have but it's okay. I have a bed right down here, so it's working out. All right. Definitely stealing the table stairs for your multi-level way up in the air. Oh, that would be cool. Do them like floating stairs up to your base. That'd be cool. All right. Well, we used up a lot of the tables. Well, not all of them. Let's try to make this. I'm like trying to avoid this little windy section here. This is going to be a little challenging, but let's try it. All right, so if I destroy... it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, when you're building, you make a day an hour and a night 2 minutes. Yeah, I should probably just do that for the streams. That would be easier. So if I destroy those two, put some blocks down in there. Okay, so that... Oh, wait. I could just start offsetting them, though. I don't even have to, like, rotate them. I could just, like, start offsetting them to go down there. I mean, that could be really cool. What do you guys think? So the idea, rather than turning snapping off and rotating it like this, because then we can rotate it and sort of start placing it down. I could also leave snapping on and just start offsetting them by 1 block each time to go all the way down. I don't know. I feel like I gotta try both to see what it looked like. It would work in some cases, but then the path would kind of get skinny down here, which honestly isn't a big deal, but maybe it would look good to try to rotate them if I can. If I could put a solid foundation under them and then just try to rotate them, but... If I'm making an artificial water source, like a river, going to use the ice or luminous growth? The ice, yeah. I was thinking the ice. It looks really good, especially for waterfalls. What I could even do is like mix in the luminous block somehow with the ice. I know before in Enshrouded, before they patched it, maybe they didn't patch it, just it doesn't work anymore. You could hide luminous blocks underneath a block and it would shine through, like the glow would shine through. So you can make like a glowing blue lake with the ice and the luminous blocks. But unfortunately, I don't think that would work anymore. Susan says offset them while going down. Let's try it. Let's see what this would look like. Just like that one can be offset by 1 block there. And now, let's see, I'm gonna need to sort of destroy some stuff here. I need that to be gone right there, and then try to place, let's see, right down, I think here and here. Yeah, I think that's about where I'm gonna need them. Then we put another one that would be offset again. Oh, I guess, yeah, I'm gonna need it, oops. Need it down by another one. Is this working? It's, oh yeah, there it is, okay. Offset by another one, just like that. So now we're kind of curving the path around. That actually might look really good. I think that might work. Think of trying that, mixing the ice with luminous blocks? Yeah, might give that a go. 99 Midnight Gamer, how's it going? Welcome, hope you're doing well. Curious to see how the rotation looks, if you can manage it. Yeah, maybe we'll try this, and then we'll try, I'm probably gonna need to do the, well, I don't know, this could like literally make for like a spiral staircase, couldn't it? Even if we just offset them. Interesting concept. Enjoy the rest of the stream, guys and gals. Heck yeah, Arksome. Enjoy the muffins and your Thanksgiving, and thanks for stopping by. All right, I want to put another little stair sort of there to kind of angle it in. Okay, that looks good. Yeah, the offset definitely works. It's a little more methodical. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's really what I'd want. Let's see. So I want to yeah, rotating them to you. We'll see what happens here. Let's continue to the bottom with the offset here, and then see how this is gonna work. So those, and then we want to put a couple of blocks here and here. And there's the next offset. So like that. That's how the offset is looking so far. It's kind of subtle. Like if I want the offset just to be like subtle like that, maybe it works. But the rotation might look a little better. It might look a little better if I can manage it. That's what I'd say. So maybe I try to do the offset first and then replace it with the rotation. Honestly, maybe that would make it a little easier. Let's see. I'm gonna want to put 2 more blocks there. Got 2 more tables, which might actually be perfect for what I'm looking for. So that's kind of the offset. Kind of comes out at an angle. I think the rotation, yeah, the offset could work, but it's very subtle, very subtle. Have I decorated the Hobbit hole? We were starting to work on the kitchen. I was waiting for some paper, which is now finished, so I can build more stuff for the farmer. But this is going to be the farmer's house, so yeah, we kind of started on the kitchen here. And the rest of it, though, I have to still do. I was gonna do some bedrooms in here and stuff, maybe, and then have like a big storage area over here for the seedlings and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, that's kind of what we're working on in these streams. The landscaping and the interior. And right now we're trying to do a staircase up here. Yeah, I think this could work. I just need to I just need to do it. I need to do it turned, that's for sure. So let me pick all these up. And if that's kind of on there, let's turn the snapping off and start by just rotating it by 1. Because that's what's gonna be. All right, and then down here, I think, where was my other blocks? They were, oh, they were all the way down here. I think where it was, yeah, okay, that's where they were. So right on this one, let's turn it 1 more. Let me make sure I'm turning, yeah, right there, okay. Oh yeah, like offset and turned? Yeah, I probably could. I probably could do both. I think, yeah, turned I think is the look I'm going for, though. I think that'll look nice. And the subtleness, I forgot, but yeah, just turning it by one little notch is actually pretty good. Like, it's, that's working out better than I thought. So, like, another notch there. And kind of push it back. Yep, that's working. Take another table. And again, this is because we have our little blocks over here as sort of a reference point. Turn it another little notch. Well, this time we're going to need some blocks like over here as a reference point. There we go. Just like that. Yeah, this is going to come out about where I want it though too. I think that's good. I like the way it looks being turned. We'll try to do that. But it's cool to know that it actually looks pretty good being offset as well. So for those of you that want like a little bit of an easier option, offset definitely works, that's for sure. Rotated looks better in your opinion? Yeah. And Timos, yeah, welcome. Hope you're well. How the tables have turned. Right. Exactly. But yeah, I think I'll go with the turned. I like it. I like it a lot. So let's see. Let me put a little guy down there. We gotta turn it again. All right. And then maybe one more down here. So it's kind of even with the, well, that's technically about the height of what our terrain will be here. Now I can continue around with the path. So I like that. I think that's gonna work. Oh yeah, offset would look good as a zigzag style staircase. Oh totally. Sort of go like around some stuff. Yeah. So I could definitely use like a combination of offset and turned, but I think for like turning corners and stuff, the turned, it really does look good. I'm liking it a lot. And yeah, let's see here. Let me do, I think I will do one more. Just one more down here. Just to make it straight. It's like one more from being straight in terms of parallel with the front of the Hobbit hole, but oh yeah, the stone material. Yeah, you could use little stone benches for stairs and things. I've seen people do that with the stone benches. So that was kind of what I was thinking with this, but I think this, yeah, the little slab wood tables just look really nice with the way the Hobbit hole is. That looks awesome, and especially when there's plantings. It kind of looks like a long staircase. Once I get little plantings around it and sort of hide sections of it, it'll balance out and look nice. Watch the vids, but not watched live yet? Oh, cool. Well, I'm glad you got a chance to stop by. Yeah, a little S-curve at the top of the stairs. Oh, totally. Just like a little something, yeah. I could even turn this the very top one that way a little bit. We'll see. Because this will continue off straight this way. And then we're going to try to do it in a more complicated way up there, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. This is really cool, though. I think that's looking great. So yeah, right down here, I'm going to destroy that, and I'm going to put a little blocks right there for the next reference point. And do I have one more table? Oh, I don't. All right, let me go get the paper and another table. And we can make, yeah, another piece for the farmer. That would be good. All right, so up here, needed, yeah, one more table. I'll need a bunch more, but we'll craft. We could even, the cool thing about this is we could do really big staircases because they have the big tables. We could even do really tiny little like stepping stone staircases. This is cool. I should mess around with some different sizes at some point. I think this medium one's like a good all around, but if I have a tight space, using the small ones could work really well actually. All right, so we've got that. Let me go get the paper. And yeah, 35, that'll be plenty. Okay. And out the farmer. She's on the chair. Oh, there we go. Okay. I needed... Oh, that's the workbench. Nope. Come on. There we go. So many people. That's why I gotta get little houses for them. We wanted the almanac. That's what we need. Okay. Let's go down and place that. Gotta get like a little grappling. I put some temporary grapple points to get up the tree as well, so I don't have to fast travel every time. I could climb the staircase, but that just makes me dizzy. So I'll get like little mushroom platforms and little things to like have a fun way of climbing up the outside of the tree. Just for a bunch of different ways to get up the tree. Using the tables for stairs, never would have thought of that. Yeah, I think they're looking really good. I think this is actually working really well. And especially for curves and stuff. And now it's raining again. Okay. I actually want these to be down another block. Alright, let's snap right there. Look at that. That even just snapped right into place, and that's what we're after. Yeah, that looks nice. That looks really nice. Now I can continue up from the terrain to sort of go up that side of the Hobbit hole. And then, yeah, having a little lake down here, a little path that goes right here. You even have a little bridge on this side that goes over to the farmland and the pumpkin house that'll be over here. I think that's gonna work. I love the rain. It looks cool. We need some little puddles now. Kind of looks a little bit like puddles with the shiny texture, but yeah, it actually kind of does. That's cool. Alright, so yeah, that continues up. Let me hide this bottom section a little bit more with some terrain. It's looking a little bare right down in here. Put the fishing hit too, yeah. Oh, gotta put the hat you're talking about? I think we have like a hat that's similar, but yeah, we gotta add like, yeah, if they add water and stuff, and yeah, having ice fishing in the mountain biome and stuff too, be cool. I think a lot of people are wanting that. There's some upvotes on that. Let me go ahead and put the moss down here. Ooh, this is actually the foliage, which I almost like better in some cases than the moss. Kind of fluffens it up a bit. Alright, and some moss, maybe there. That's looking pretty good. And maybe here to blend that out. Alright. Yep, something like that. Here we go. And then maybe I'll just continue a little bit manually with the flower soil here on the edges. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. And then by the time I By the time I put a bunch of foliage and other plants along the sides, it'll really come to life. Alright, let's see. Maybe something down in here to blend that a little bit better. There we go. That is not half bad. Destroy that, and take a look at our little staircase so far. Looks pretty good. Totally gotta keep using that method for the Hobbit holes and other little staircases throughout the forest village. That looks really, really good. Then yeah, especially once I get little plantings along the sides of it and stuff, I'll have to start making some seedlings for that, but that's looking amazing. Really happy with that. Yeah, it looks great. Yeah, it really does. It really does. It's coming to life nicely. I feel like right back here, I want to do a little bush with the foliage. It's calling for a bush. Something simple. I don't know, like that. And then yeah, we'll do a lot of plantings and stuff. Yeah, and I like how I did the terrain sort of overlapping here, to where I could even put some luminous growth down in there and stuff. But yeah, cheap to make the table also. Yeah, I forgot that it was just the heartwood, so it's a little like difficult to mine. But actually, now that we have the better pickaxe, I don't know if it is actually that difficult to mine heartwood anymore. Need to make it out to like another tree for... Let's go down to this one here. I want to see how the steel pickaxe does against one of these trees to get through it and get to the heartwood for farming. Probably should start like up here. Alright, so it's still pretty slow. Still pretty slow, but... Who's getting hooked into the ideas now? Yeah, gonna go crazy building in this. Yeah. There we go. So we're already to heartwood. It's not actually that bad. There's a table right there, for example. So yeah, the steel pickaxe is nice. Crazy high durability. And does not take that long. It's the heartwood farms faster than the bark, which is nice. This thing is fast, yeah. So it would take a while with the really bad pickaxe, the scrappy pick or something, the stone pick. But this is definitely working. This reminds me too just how cool like the wood tunnels look like this. I gotta do more of those in the tree. Just like even underground and throughout the tree village, that would look really nice. Sort of going like in the middle of a root or something to get up as another form of like a staircase. Even combining this with the little tables for the stairs, like right below it, kind of on the path, that would look pretty awesome. But yeah, that kind of confirms that it's not hard to get the tables for sure. Those ones in it, yeah, it works really well. Options are endless, a little overwhelming. We all build, give each other ideas. It's going to be good. Yeah, exactly, exactly. There's a lot of options in Enshrouded. I definitely, I'd say that if I were to get like overwhelmed by anything in Enshrouded, it would be that. I'm kind of like a perfectionist, and the more blocks and options they add, I'm like, whoa, I want to use all of these, but I can't because then it won't really look that great. But that's a perfect little spot for it, right below the beehive smoker, maybe? Okay. Yeah, that'll work. But I think, yeah, having all the options is really nice. I just have to limit myself sometimes. Like the forest village, I'm trying to come up with a block palette that seems to work really well for a lot of the builds. Oh yeah, and by the way, how do you guys like the granite shingles roof block as siding on the Hobbit hole? I tried that for this Hobbit hole, and it's kind of because it's got the green mossy look to it versus just using the roof block for the whole side. I don't know. It's something that I tried as a new concept for my last Hobbit hole that I did. Looks great with the mossy. Yeah. I think it looks cool. I'm trying to pick lots of different like green, mossy, foresty blocks for this forest village. Is this a new Hobbit hole or the one in the video that had the tower on top? Yeah, it's a great question. It is this is a new one. So this is like I'm using inspiration though from that Hobbit hole video. But yeah, I'll come out with the video on building this later. But we're just doing some live streams on the interior and decoration and landscaping since a lot of people like to see that process. I tend to skip ahead with that in the videos, so. But yeah, this is very much inspired by that Hobbit hole though, because that was one of my favorites that I've done so far. So I took a lot of the same ideas and put it into this one with another little one on the top here to sort of start creating a little farmer's house for the forest village. But yeah, that'll work well. Looks great. Try something like it. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I think this design just worked out. It's my favorite Hobbit hole design so far. Sort of the roundedness around the doors and windows and everything. Oh yeah, it looks like dragon scales. Yeah, which there's a lot of the lore about the dragons in Enshrouded, so maybe that's actually kind of cool. Like an ancient forest village that has the dragon scales. It doesn't exactly look ancient though. It is more of like a luxurious, lively forest village, but maybe I'll do like an underground crypt, like that's really dilapidated, as if this like village used to be really ancient or something, and it's sort of emerging and being renovated, but sort of do aspects of the village that are like not taken care of well or something, just to like add to the history of it. That could be kind of cool. All right, well, I am super happy with how that little path turned out. I really like that. I want to get some seedlings going for like either berry bushes or other things. I think that'll be good. Yeah, thanks for the subs, Topaz, Ariel. Thank you so much. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, recreate the Shire. Absolutely, yeah. That was the hill that's behind this. This is just the farmer's house. But yeah, earlier in the stream, I was taking people out back on the village here, and the hill that's right over here would be perfect to sort of do a Shire for lots of little Hobbit holes that sort of wind up the hillside. So yeah, that was kind of the plan. Kind of the plan for that. All right, so we have our path design, which is really good. I love that. Now I got to debate we should start working on next. Maybe a little bit more of the interior, or should I start doing the path that kind of goes up to the top here? We'll see. I feel like today is a lot of the landscaping and exterior, so maybe we should just keep doing that. I'll do another stream doing some of the inside and stuff later, but we've got a lot of landscaping to do on this area, so that's why I figured it'd be fun to do some streams instead of just doing it on my own and then skipping ahead in the video. Yeah, the collector needs a crypt, big and spooky. Yeah. I might use some like inspiration from my Halloween build if we head over there quick. Since we're on the topic, because I use like the block palette for that actually could fit in the forest village really nicely for some of the older, more dilapidated buildings. Because yeah, that was like my haunted church, and the greens and stuff in it would actually, because I use the well block as a block for the forest village, so I think this could fit nicely in the forest village to sort of do like some creepiness underground. With these block palettes and stuff, which I think it could work out really well for the collector. Yeah, gotta incorporate that somehow in the Hobbit village and stuff. And then this is the pumpkin house that you guys liked, the little jack-o'-lantern. We'll have to put that near the farmer, and I'll do a little video on building something like that, as well as like a mushroom house and some of that stuff. But yeah, I'll use some elements of this one. I like this build. It was a fun one to do. Alright, let's head back up here. It's getting to be nighttime soon, too. Hey, Matthew. Cool to catch the live stream. Enjoy watching your builds and still using some of your ideas in Valheim. Oh, cool. I'm glad that they can kind of translate over to Valheim. Yeah, it's been a bit since I was building a lot of stuff in Valheim. But I gotta get back over to there. Speaking of which, I haven't really fully announced to my community, but ValCon, a group of Valheim creators and stuff are getting together, and we're going to be doing like a ValCon event for Valheim fans to have like a 24-hour live stream packed with a bunch of like different segments and things. It'll be fun. It'll be a lot of fun. And it's my busy time of year, so I won't be able to do much for it, but I was thinking of doing like because I love doing the Hobbit holes in Enshrouded, I was thinking of doing an upgraded version of my little troll cave house in Valheim. Like a much fancier version to sort of do like a cozy Hobbit hole in Valheim, so we'll see. But those are just some ideas that I've been thinking of for like a little pre-recorded segment in the ValCon event. How do I get the big Hollow Halls chains? Oh, that's a good question. Those are actually made at the collector. It's the big crypt brazier, and I glitched, so the brazier piece in that Halloween build is actually underground, but it is, which one is it? These guys right here. The Iron Crypt Chandelier. It's huge. And the chains are massive for it. So I took one of these and then basically aimed it up at the ceiling. And then the torch part is actually underground, which is why you don't see the torch. It just creates the smoke in front of the doorway. Which is actually just the smoke from that torch just raising through the ground, which actually looks really cool. Yeah, that was a fun build to do, to try to create like a spooky effect. But yeah, that's how you get those big chains. See another guy that made like light boxes behind windows underground to create the effect of a window outside. Oh yeah. Yeah, I could totally do that, because we have like the stained glass window and stuff from the Hollow Halls dungeons too, which looks pretty cool. Yeah, I could totally do something like that. Well, this is really working out nicely here so far. I'm gonna make this lake area start looking a little bit more natural, as like a side to a lake. We might even put like a little barrier wall with some stones over here alongside whatever path we end up doing over here, which could work out nicely. Well, let's see. Yeah, you guys have any ideas for this little Hobbit hole up here? Maybe it could be the assistant NPC, the farmer's assistant or something. Could live up here. So maybe it's just a little living quarters for another NPC related to the farming. Because it's small. It's a little guy. I was thinking I could kind of have like a little pathway that goes out through there underground to go out to the waterfall that I want to do right over here. Because it's kind of on the same level, so we'll see. It'll be a lot of different ideas and things, but be interesting. Thanks for the sub, DJ. Welcome. Yeah, maybe that does turn into like a little house for the assistant NPC. Something along those lines is kind of what I'm thinking of doing with it. But yeah, in the meantime, let's see. I think, yeah, the kitchen is coming along. I know there's a few more things I could do. Maybe a trophy on the wall or something fancy, little curtains over the window, some dishes, the little things to kind of deck it out, which will be good. And then, yeah, on this side, just a bigger, we got to get some barrels and some crates and other things in here. And then a wall of chests over here, actually. That's kind of what I'm thinking of doing. So maybe I start working on that in the morning when it's lighter out. I think we'll be able to sleep here soon. Windows look great. How did you make them like that? Oh, on the outside of the Hobbit hole? I'm guessing that's probably what you're referring to. I'll step out there in a second. There we go. Yeah, on the outside of the Hobbit hole. Okay. They are so yeah, these ones. So what I like to do with Hobbit holes is we have the rounded door and the rounded windows, but they still look square unless you sort of make it rounded around them. How many times did I say round in that sentence? So what I do is I use the roof block. This is the tarred shingle roof block, and the roof block for siding creates these little angles around it, and so I use the tarred shingle roof block and then the granite shingle roof block for the outside there, and that sort of, yeah, just creates a rounded effect around the outside of the windows to make it look like the siding is also round, because the windows themselves could be round, but if the siding isn't round, it like sells the effect a little more. Makes it look a little cooler. So yeah, that was a fun and be sure to check out, you can check out the other Hobbit hole that I did I have a really good video doing a Hobbit hole similar to this one, and I'll post the video of this one as well later. So you can check it out in more detail, how I did the siding and stuff for that. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, I'll start working on a little chest wall over here right now. It's really dark in here, too. I wonder if I can get... Ever since the new lighting update, if I don't have a ton of lights inside it, it gets pretty dark. Can you guys see okay? I also have some wisp lights here. Let's see. I use one of those. Let me try to do that. I'm gonna take this block and some chests, and let's have at it. So over here on the side, let's see. I actually want that. That's the conifer wood. I'm gonna replace that just for now with the half-timbered wood. And then this is gonna be the chest wall, so let's see here. That's gonna be kind of solid right there. And let me start planning this out a little bit. So let's see, 1, 2, let's put a little pull up right there. Another one right here. Does that kind of divide it? Oh, it does. It perfectly does. Okay. Yay. That works out perfectly for the dimensions here. And then if I can sort of stack some little chests, have little shelves and other things here. Maybe barrels and stuff. Back here I could put like a little plant back in there or something. So I'm gonna kind of divide up this room over here. I feel like we need another garden gnome right here by the... Well, actually, maybe just a bunch of flower pots. That's something I can start crafting. Alright. So that'll be kind of the plan in there. While I'm on the exterior, though, what do you guys think? I think I'll start the next staircase that continues all the way up there. I won't have anything on this side, but yeah. Something like maybe I'll start about right here. And then wind up and around. Up and around the build. That'll probably work out. I'm debating where I would put it, though. I could put it... That one starts there, so I could start it back this way and just start curving it around. Or I could start it like right here and start curving it up and around, but it might get in the way of the chimney just a little bit. That's all I'm worried about there. So we'll have to see. Yeah, I'm not quite sure there. I think, yeah, to stay out of the way of the chimney. Well, actually, starting it like about right here would work. Right on the edge of the Hobbit hole here, and then I'll just start turning it like aggressively that way. So it'll kind of go here and then wind up and around to the left. And I'm hoping to end it, like, rather than going up diagonally, which I just think would look too much of like a straight line, because if I kind of step back here, it's a little hard to see with the sun reflecting on the rain now. But that is kind of a straight line up there with the staircase, so I was kind of thinking this one should go up and then wind around, and then kind of end somewhere right up on the top there. Just to add some interest to it, so let's go for that. Let's go for that. You can phase tables into each other, make the same flat plane. Oh, if you can make a wooden path or a walkway, oh, totally. In front of the upper Hobbit hole connected to the staircase. Yeah, I totally could do something like that. Or like a little porch or something right out here. Yeah, absolutely. That could be cool. So let's see, that's the end of the, yeah, that's the very edge of the build, so let me continue it down. This already is out front by 1, 2, okay. So 3 and 4 is out there. And then we could start another, okay. Right there. And then, let's see, I want it to be right here that the staircase initially starts. So, let's see, 2, 3, and 4. About, yeah. Starting kind of centered on this, so table time, we need a lot more of them. Alright. For now, I'm just going to place these chests over in here. Let's see. We put one there and one right on top of it. And clear my inventory a little bit here. Alright, farm soil. I don't need that. Okay. This will probably work. I've got a lot of Blackmire and a chest for the heartwood there, so okay. Head back up and make a bunch more of the little tables. It's looking so good. I really like how that turned out. It definitely worked out. Thinking in this one I could put the paper. I don't really have a spot for paper, but it should work. This is for metal stuff, so put the nails in there. The fabric and string. And then put my runes away. Alright. That'll do. Yeah, I think I'll go again with just the medium ones here. I'll start with 10. That should be a good amount. This looks especially cool from up high, too. And down low. It's so nicely wraps into the terrain there. Alright, so yeah, starting up here. Right at the edge of the Hobbit hole. That was about the side. Oh, I had these ones, like, facing that way. You could also face them this way, depending on what side you want for the front. So I could even, like, mix them up a little bit. It's like if I wanted that one to be, like, that side facing the front, so that they could, like, look even more natural. Which is... oh, that actually looks really good. It's like maybe this one or something. I don't know. That one could turn around and face the front. Oops, I'm gonna have to destroy these down a little bit. Oops, there we go. That was what I needed to get down to. Something like that. So you don't have to always have the same side being the front, which looks a little more natural. It looks good. Tone Anderson, welcome. Managed to catch you while you were streaming. Hello from Norway. Heck yeah. Glad you could stop by. Now we're just working on the exterior, doing a staircase in front of what will become my next video of the forest village for building a little house for the farmer. And doing some decoration, because a lot of you like to see that stage of the build. Alright, let's put that... well, that's kind of high up. Let's see here. I'm thinking that should go another 2 blocks down, so... okay. Right there, that should work. I think, yeah, because the bottom there is level, so if I can make the, actually a whole nother one down would be good. Let me get back to the block. So, Got that one. It comes up by 1, 2. So the top of it, I want to be there. Yeah, so one more. Down there. Let's give that a try. Yeah, that's a little better. Then I can have the next one kind of way down here to sort of blend back into the terrain. Which actually, let me just do that now. Okay. That, and then try that. There we go. Oops, I got rid of those ones. All right, let me pick this up. It's a confusing method sometimes to do this, but I think it's working out. Looks amazing. Yeah, this is it's really working. I was trying to use these tables as little staircases in the ground, and pretty happy with what's happening here so far. All right, so now we want one here, and then grab another table. Turn snapping. Oh, I just have to step back. Okay. And I want to start winding it up and around, so start by just bring it 1 there, so that's straight. Yeah, okay. So 1 right there. And I may actually, this is gonna have to be 2. Okay. Just to make sure I place it on the right one. Is the game worth it if you have people to play with? Yeah. Yeah, it's a fun multiplayer, that's for sure. But yeah, it's even just, I mean, right now it's just me. I'm enjoying it a lot. It is absolutely worth it. Many people will say so. It's the best money you could spend on a little survival game. It's a lot of fun. I think that's gonna work. It's gonna be a little weird. Yeah, as I start turning the corner here, it'll look a little better. Okay. So let's put another one right here. Okay, maybe that'll work. Get another one and rotate it again. Be about there. Am I gonna be able to make it? Do I need to rotate them like by 2 clicks maybe for this one? Gonna be interesting. Absolutely worth it even solo? Yeah, yeah. Solo is really doable. Yeah, it definitely is. And you can even mess around with world settings. Like, you can turn off mob damage, for example. Like, you can turn things so low that, like, if you're having a difficult time, you can really adapt it to fit your playthrough style, which is really nice. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Serpentine, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Played it solo. Yeah, it's really worth it. It's amazing. All right, is this gonna work? This is gonna be a bit tricky here. Let's do another one there, another one there. Actually, we might need to do like 3 here or something. I don't think this is gonna turn steep enough. So we're gonna try this, but we may have to turn them by 2 clicks each time instead of just 1 click. So let's see, let's try that. Well, maybe this will work actually. It's kind of deceiving, but yeah, I'm thinking like turning it up into there, like to kind of come around that way and hope that it works. Yeah, solo is doable, yeah. Definitely. Yeah, so I'm doing the playthrough with Crimson, so I'm doing it a lot of multiplayer, but it's a very easy one to do solo if you want. And of course I started solo. It's, yeah, very fun one. But there's lots of people who play together too, so. Wished your stairs looked like that IRL, yeah. Right? Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, worried about doing the Hollow Halls dungeon solo, but you finished the Nomad one on your own and the challenge was fun. Yeah, and that's something where, like, you can always change the world settings and then change them back. So, like, if you like the difficulty for the rest of the world, I can't make changes to them live, but you can see all the things that can be changed here. You can change all of this stuff. Right now mine is just default, but you can change so much stuff. So if you're having a difficult time in the Hollow House dungeon, for example, you could turn down some mob damage. You could say, hey, I wanna turn down the boss damage and the enemy damage by a little bit to make it easier to do a Hollow House dungeon. And then once you're done with the Hollow House dungeon, you could turn them back up again. But it's very doable solo if you want. Yeah, it's a nice options for sure. All right, let's put another one there. Turn another click. All right. What do you guys think? Is this gonna work? You know what? We actually might even make it like just all the way up to be able to go like straight up here without even having to, The question is, how's that gonna work with the chimney? Maybe it just ends up floating. Maybe that staircase I don't tie into the ground. What I could actually do for this one is place the Blackmire bark underneath it to make it look like it's a tree root that's coming down and around to sort of wrap around with the tree. That might be good because then we're not really blocking the chimney. We have room for a little waterfall right over here. And then, yeah, maybe I make this into like a tree root or something. I'll keep going up and we'll see how it keeps going. Yes, for the tree root. Yeah, okay. Yeah, out of the 200 hours you've played, you think the building stuff is 150 of them. Yeah, it's a slow-paced game. Yeah, definitely. I love all the content too. It really is awesome. One of the best building games out there, absolutely. Yeah, it really is. It's a lot of fun. I think I just passed 500 hours in game, and like most people, a lot of that is building. all of my building videos and the planning. I mean, you guys are getting to see the process live this time, so like when I skip ahead in videos and stuff, this is like how long it takes me to like make up my mind about about certain techniques and things to try to build. So it takes a while. Building is a lot of the hours in the game for sure. Okay, that's looking really nice. It even looks good from up here, having like the little staircase there. And if I do like a little root, that is absolutely what I do for that one. Bring a little root coming down. Yeah, having a tree root would be cool. Okay. I totally got to do that. Yeah, building is amazing compared to other games. Yeah. Yeah, I came from Valheim and Minecraft, and, you know, especially after coming from Minecraft and stuff, this is like having things on a quarter of the scale. So like 4 times the amount of detail of Minecraft and way nicer graphics and everything else. It's really cool. And then Valheim's nice because you can just free place absolutely everything and create some fun stuff. So they all have like, they complement each other really nicely, and it's fun to kind of switch between games sometimes. Okay, so there's this one. Put another one right there. You know, the taking forever to make up your mind on a building aspect? Yeah, yeah. Absolutely. It takes a while. It's like, you know, there's all sorts of creative things you can do. And, yeah, I don't mind taking my time. It's something like, it's funny, I'll get some some comments on my build videos like, oh gosh, you know, I would never have the patience to do that. Like, thanks for showing me that I don't want to do that. Like, well, you know, some people might look at the game and be like, you know, I would never be able to sit there and build like that even if I got paid, but it's like, I just enjoy it. It's a hobby. For me, I spend so much money on like real life hobbies and building stuff that having a game where I can just go creative and keep my brain active in that way for free basically is really nice. So yeah, that's something that I like. Pick this up actually, and what happens if I turn on snapping? That happens, okay. So I'll turn off snapping. I want to kind of put this one like right in the middle of the two. Right there. Yeah, that'll work for now. Okay, now we're back to like being able to snap them on top of each other. I think, for the sake of how this is working, I'm just gonna come right up, just gonna come, well yeah, maybe curving right around to the tree. So that one snapped, and I'm gonna keep curving them to sort of end it about right here. About. Remember building your first house in Minecraft? It was crazy. I know, right? Minecraft is so much nostalgia. You're the one who says you don't have patience, Isaac. Yeah. You've been enjoying Oscar though. That's patience. It's a different aspect though again. Yeah, place, change it, repeat. It's enjoyable and soothing. Absolutely. Yeah. It's a lot of fun. Oh yeah, is there a perk that gives you yeah. Better perks toward gathering and logging and mining. Absolutely. So I don't actually have that, but that's a good point. So the mason here, pickaxes deal 30% more damage against stone objects, including resource veins. Let's see. You have your quality gear, so like, yeah, when mining, you have a 10% chance to gain an additional resource. Lumberjack, felling trees, yeah, you have 30% more damage for that. So yeah, there are skills that definitely help for like if you just want to build. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, faster logging speed. Yeah, definitely. So that hopefully helps in those regards. You remember your log issue in your log house in Valheim? Yeah. Yeah, and were you one of the ones that posted in the Discord, Isaac, where your tree farm in Valheim got like way too big? That was kind of hilarious. Yeah, Oscar's totally different, really fun to play. Need to learn to let the villagers do the work, not everything yourself. Yeah. How are you liking it, Jerome? You won the game copy on my last stream, so you're very new to it. How are you liking it as like just a very new player? It's kind of intense right off the bat, but it's really fun once you start getting the hang of how it all works. Alright, yeah, so I think I'm gonna keep winding up that way. So let's see here. Let me turn this one that way. Okay. I think we'll make it up there. It's gonna be a little close. We'll kind of have to phase the terrain down a little bit here. Do a little bit of terraforming, but it'll kind of go like a full 360 as like a little route that comes down. Be nice. Yeah, you can turn up the amount of loot you get. Absolutely. Yeah, in the customization settings. Yeah, not easy to learn, but definitely fun. Played for 7 hours on the first day. Oh, nice, Drone. I'm glad you're liking it, though. Yeah, love the management of Aska. Absolutely. Yeah, really, I think, yeah, Aska, Valheim, and Enshrouded are kind of my tops, and I like rotating between them. They really complement each other nicely. And that's one thing, too, for survival games like these. When you're building a lot, it takes patience, for sure. And, you know, you don't want to, like, burn yourself out. Like, if I get frustrated out of build or something, I'll just stop. I'll stop for the day. You know, I'm not, I think the most pressure is like, oh, shoot, the video for YouTube's going to be later than I wanted it to be posted, but that's okay, because I don't want to, like, feel like I'm frustrated and rushing a build just for that. So that's something, like, if you ever, like, just take breaks and stuff, and then it's always fun. Or just rotate to another game, you know, do another survival game that you might like in a different way, and that can always be fun. Yeah, it takes time to get used to that in Oscar. When it's self-sufficient and you know the villagers work. Yeah, it's a chill game. I know, it's right. It turns into like a really harsh like management game into a really chill, fun game. Like once you kind of get the hang of it, which is fun. All right, so let's see. Let me get another block, kind of right here. Yeah, about like that. That'll work. Rotate it again. And yeah, that'll work, I think. What's cool too is you can always like put them really close to each other too, so I don't have to spread them out this far. I could put them really close to each other and create a really steep staircase that goes up really fast if I wanted to, which is a nice thing. But I think this spacing is pretty good. I think that'll put us about where we want to go, right up in here. Yeah, I think this will work. Yeah, generally rotate to a different build, whether you're doing interior, exterior, whole different build styles. Yeah, to keep the creativity flowing. Absolutely. Yeah. That's kind of what I'll do. You know, I personally am a really big fan of small, cozy builds. If you guys who've been subscribed for a while haven't noticed already. So like doing the tree village is actually, this is one of the most challenging projects I've done because it's thinking big picture. I'm not, you know, every now and then I get to like narrow in like I am right now and focus on one of the builds in the village, but I have to have this big picture of how's the whole village going to come together. You know, big tree house up there. I want more tree houses up there. I want, you know, I've got the barn, the tavern, all the houses for the NPCs. And so it's fun to have like a big picture project like that happening. And then to switch from that to small builds every now and then. You know, like I might be able to do this for a bit and then be like, hey, I feel like, you know, doing another challenge for a level 1 flame altar and making it as cozy and small as I can. And I'll kind of switch between the two, and that's my version of like switching it up and making it fun. So yeah, it's like switching it up is fun. Looks amazing so far. Awesome, thanks. Yeah, I think it's turned out pretty well. Yeah, having this be like a big tree root that comes down is gonna be good. And that'll I'm hoping maybe I could even split it off to go this way as well as this way. Because that's what I want. I want to have meets up with the door opening for the tree. And then that also goes off this way to have little grapple points to get around the tree that way. Yeah. Got a few Discord friends into Enshrouded. Oh, nice. Despaired about making a house. Showed the Cozy Cottage video. Now they're building like crazy. Oh, nice. Glad I got them into building. Oh yeah, I gotta do a little elf build for Christmas. Yeah, Isaac, we gotta maybe do like a little cozy mountain cabin or something in the mountain biome. Although Valheim has better Christmas stuff, you know, because they have the Yule tree and the decorations, and Shrouded has some great Halloween stuff now, but they haven't. Maybe they'll do a little patch before Christmas to add in some like greenery and wreaths and fun stuff like that to deck out little houses and builds with. That'd be fun, especially in the mountain biome. Yeah. Do you keep each build, or do you let it disappear to start a new build? That's a great question, actually. It kind of depends, actually. I've done a bit of both. If I have a world that's like I'm hoping to deck this world out with really nice builds, and if I really like it, I'll kind of keep it. Or like export the world file just so I know I like have it for reference. And I also have it for reference because like my channel members get access to my world files to download for builds. So that's kind of how I save my progress. I have a file for my channel members to download, and like if I ever want to go back and check out the builds in that world, I can always download it and check them out. And so I'll have that. But yeah, like I'm at 10 out of 10 altars. That's because I actually have a few in the mountains because that's where the playthrough is currently. I still haven't made it all the way through the mountains. But for a lot of the other stuff, like, you know, this Hobbit, the Hobbit OG will probably get destroyed. The very first, like, big Hobbit hole that I did when Enshrouded launched. Because I've done so many better builds since then that I want to destroy that flame altar and reuse it to build, like, a way better version of a small cozy build, for example. Or, like, the big treehouse. I actually, before Enshrouded had Blackmire, Before the Blackmire forest came out and that whole update with giant trees, I built my own big tree and started a tree village over here. But for example, this flame altar might go. This was a really fun project, but yeah, that was before the round doors and windows, before the big trees, so I did a massive tree out of farm soil and was trying to do like a little forest village over here. But yeah, then Blackmire Forest came out, and I was like, oh, I'm basically doing something similar to this, but over there. So yeah, something like this, I might, you know, sacrifice this in favor of the Forest Village, for example. So it kind of depends. I try to keep them around until I absolutely need them for something else, but kind of multiple worlds for different builds, I guess. It's about the creativity. Like, I build them with the thought in mind of, oh, I'm going to keep it forever if I want to. But then if I move on, I move on. Not the big tree, I know. I'll keep this one around for a while. At least I'll have it as the world, you know. Do I have shaders or anything? Game looks pretty high settings. But, oh, it doesn't look as good as this one. I don't have any shaders, but I do have everything on max settings. Not difficulty, settings, display. So I have, I'm 1440p because that's what I stream to YouTube a lot. And then I have, yeah, these are my settings so far. I have a little bit of sharpness turned up. I think by default it's all the way down, which doesn't really make a difference, but a little bit, you know, makes it a little crispy. Field of view is about there. Kind of depends on where that is. And yeah, quality preset I just have to max quality because my computer can handle it. The big thing that I change sometimes is DLAA to DLSS for rendering with NVIDIA. When it's on DLAA, I find that the lighting just looks a little bit better, so that's why I've put it, like, that's why it might look a little bit like I have shaders on. But yeah, it's just the default game settings. They're just turned up kind of high. Where's the best place to build a city at? Ooh, good question. Maybe like not a tree city, like more of like just a big city. Like, you could renovate one of the massive fortresses in the mountains, or you could also, I would probably pick like a more wide open area, either where I built that other tree village, somewhere like over here, in this area of the map, yeah, inner sanctum area like that, or by like the Pillars of Creation, absolutely amazing spot. Where is that? Yeah, that's right over here. The tree village is right down here. So yeah, either down here, there's a lot of meadows. That's where I did the Halloween build as well. A lot of space down there. And then Pillars of Creation have a lot of awesome verticality with wide open areas to really expand a city around there. There's lots of places, though. It's hard to say what's the best, but yeah. Yeah, pretty creative using the dirt to build a tree. Yeah, I mean, it looked close enough to tree bark before we got this nice Blackmire material. I just used the fertilized farm soil for that one. That was like on the original Hobbit hole as well. I did a tree and it was out of the normal farm soil, and I liked how it looked, so I did the other one out of the fertilized farm soil. I thought it looked a little better, but yeah, this is that little tree. I had like a little secret door with a little path up the tree. It was a tiny little tree. That was a long time ago. A lot of people remember this video. This was, and this Hobbit hole was like what we used for almost all of our playthrough. Need to do better decorating. You're okay, but love the coziness you do in your builds and the space feels filled and useful. Yeah, I'm getting there. Like I say, I am probably not the best at decorating yet, but I'm getting there. I want to get better, and I think this forest village is really challenging me to like hone in and do things one step at a time, even if it doesn't come together very fast. Would love to see my take on a Rivendell build. That would be epic. Yeah, there's this cape again, just glitching through the floor. Yeah, they gotta fix that bug from the last update. Yeah, that staircase looks awesome from up here. It's also nice because the stairs, they don't, the render distance of the stairs is actually really far away, which is awesome. So you can see the little paths from a ways away and they don't just disappear. That's another thing I wish with Enshrouded. They gave us a render distance slider, because if I'm down here, my tree just starts disappearing. And I wish I could see it from farther away, but like all the leaves and branches, they just like start getting all blocky and fall apart. And, or like the barn, you know, if I'm like back here, the mossy roof on the barn just looks all like, you can see as soon as I start stepping closer to the mossy roof, like the textures just pop in suddenly. It's like no texture. Like they gotta fix a little bit of that. That's what I'm really looking forward to with Unreal Engine 5 games starting to come out, because they have nanite for rendering, which is way better. And I'm really, really excited for survival games that are coming out that are being built in Unreal Engine, because yeah, it's gonna be cool. The altars are like, there's a total amount of altars per server. So yeah, each player does not get that many altars. You all would have to share, you know, right now the maximum is 10, which is awesome. I'm glad they added 2 more with the mountain biome update. They'll probably add more, you know, as they develop other areas of the map as well. But yeah, you'd have to share 10 altars. Hobbit hole build made you make yours. Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah, that was a popular, I think, yeah. The channel really started growing when I started posting some of those Enshrouded builds back when the demo came out, other stuff, and thought it was just, like, such a great game. I got to play the closed beta of Enshrouded, and I was like, I was really hooked ever since, and so it's like I'm totally gonna start doing this on the channel more, and I was glad I did. I think it's got an awesome community that you guys all found the Enshrouded stuff and came over. You second the Rivendell build? Yeah. I gotta try something like that. And that's similar to what I'm doing with the Forest Village. Like a little bit similar. But yeah, like trying to like replicate Rivendell or a build from Lord of the Rings, or like even Hogwarts from Harry Potter or something like that, like on a scale based on how it was in the movies. That'd be cool. Alright, so this is a bit, let's see. I think, debating if this is actually gonna work with a pathway. I think it will. I'm worried it's not gonna go up high enough, quick enough though. We're kind of a little bit trapped. We're just staircasing into the wall here. And I want the final level to be 2 blocks above this. Let's see. Yeah, this is gonna be a little bit interesting. We could probably make it work because debating though if I want to bring them a little tighter or turn them a little sharper too to go kind of up that way. I think this will work. I think we'll just terraform around it a little bit. Watching people play the closed beta made you want it? Well, you're probably seeing the demo of Enshrouded. We were under an NDA for the beta, so you probably would not have seen any footage of the beta unless people were breaking the contract, which maybe some of them were. But yeah, I started doing some streams. That was when I did my little Hobbit hole stream, just messing around, and was in the demo of Enshrouded when it came out a few months after. But yeah, bonjour, welcome. Yeah, a Rivendell build could be really cool, that's for sure. So yeah, I think up here I am going to try and really debating. If I curve around this way, I'd come out, I'm hoping I'd come out about right here. Let's try that. Let's try that. Because I like the idea of curving into the tree here. Rather than just going up straight here, because then it would look more like a tree root coming down. The demo is what you're thinking of? Yeah. The demo was kind of, when was it? Kind of basically a year ago from today, I think, or about that time frame. Yeah. Alright, well, I'm nervous, but I think I'm gonna just start destroying the terrain over here so that we can bring a staircase up it. Oops. Wrong button. Gotta start right-clicking now. Okay. Well, let's see how this works. I think, yeah, the tree root would be nice to just really come up into the tree. So that's what we're gonna try here. I kind of like the clay here. I guess I'll just leave it until I need to do something else with the terrain. Alright, so let's see. I want to do a block there. And there. There we go, something like that. And I need more tables. Alright, we'll go get some more. There's a lot of hype before release, and it didn't even disappoint. Yeah. It was a good game. They really were on top of it. They still are. They're so on top of updates and things with this one. Oh yeah, like adding leaves as terrain blocks. Yeah, that's kind of what they did as for the vines here. I'm really happy that they added the foliage like that as a terrain block. But yeah, adding like different colors and making it a little thinner so like you could just put like a big blueprint and put some leaves in the tree. That would be really nice. Another thing too is the leaves that are actually in these big Revelwood tree or these big Blackmire trees, they don't allow us to replant those seedlings. So even if they just made a seedling that was like a bushy leaf cluster that you could plant the seedling and grow leaves on the tree, that would be nice. I really hope they do that at some point. Yeah. Came out in October. Okay, started seeing videos of people playing it after it had closed. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Alright, well, let's get some more, let's get 6 tables for now. Be something to start with. That's actually really easy to get, pretty perfect with the curves on this staircase. That's working out pretty well. Alright, so we want to turn it another... yeah, because that's straight. Okay, another click here, so... something like this. Alright, yeah. I think this will work. I think I'll get up to where I want to go with this. And like I said, maybe I turn off in that direction and split off in this direction somehow. If I can manage that. We'll see. How do you do the vines? For like for that little foliage, like this type of stuff. These bushes. This is actually, yeah, it's just the terrain material. You can find it in the Blackmire forest. Especially there's a ton when you enter into Blackmire. But yeah, it's just let's see if I can. I think I put it all in the chest in here. Yeah, it's a new type of terrain material from the Blackmire update a while ago. It was just foliage. That's what it looks like. Yeah. That's how I'm doing a lot of the little greenery and leaves and things on the trees at the moment. And that can work. All right, yeah, if I rotate this all, this is gonna be tough. All right. Gotta destroy that. There we go, and then, oops. There it is. Rotate that again. Oh, this'll work, yeah. I'll make it up to where I want to make it up to. And then I can kind of, yeah, we'll see. Oh, where I had it hanging down from the walls. Like this little section here. Or on the treehouse above. Because these were kind of some blocks you can actually put like dirt on the outside of them and it creates vine textures. Not these blocks though, but yeah, for these I just use the foliage and kind of dangle it down along the sides of the build, and it kind of looks like it's, I don't know, kind of looks like it's growing on the walls. Caladron dropping off. Have a good stream. Oh, thanks. Happy Thanksgiving to you. And thanks for stopping by. Are you cooking dinner, Isaac? No worries. No worries. Alright, yeah, so this is gonna work. I'm gonna destroy this. Actually, even that right there, and then maybe just take this blueprint and just go like that. There we go. That way I can kind of place another one. Oh, the treehouse above. Yeah, yeah. I'll let me fast travel to that after this. I can try to explain that. Okay, so that was that straight? Can't. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So one more like that. Okay. Yeah, we're getting there. This is actually going to come out in the perfect spot. That way we can go off that way. And then maybe I split it off to go that way, but we'll see. May even just put like a little staircase up here or something along those lines. But that's kind of working, and that could totally be a root that comes down from the tree and sort of wraps around the Hobbit holes there. I think that looks good. Yeah, definitely look out for the foliage. It's maybe I could try to find some of it to show you what it. But yeah, you'll see it on the ground. It's all over the floor of Blackmire Forest, and you'll find some of it there. Yeah. All right, so yeah, this is what you're talking about, like with these little, yeah, this is all the foliage. So I just did it all Just kind of placed it block by block. You can even place it inside the fences. And I just thought it looked kind of cool. So, yeah, we'll use it a lot for the forest village to kind of do that. But, yeah, it looks nice. Gotta feed the cats and the dogs here. They're all hungry up in the treehouse. Alright, let's get this. I want one more, I think one more of these. Yeah, I think so. Love my creativity. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad it can inspire you to keep creating, build some cool stuff. Alright, let's see. I want that destroyed and maybe this one, that one. Oops. Let's put one there. Yeah, that'll work for now. We're actually really close. Yeah, that's entirely rotated now again. So we can snap that into place, and there we go. Look at that. That came out kind of at the perfect spot where I was thinking. And yeah, I could have it split off this way even and kind of go up over the waterfall with a little bridge that ties in right there. I don't know. Lots of stuff I could do. Yeah, it looks good in the fencing. Yeah, I think it looks good. You added 2 new houses to your tree builds as well. Yeah, found a nice tree in Blackmire. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Yeah, the Blackmire forest is my favorite biome. It's a lot of people's favorite biomes when it comes to like just the verticality, all the little fun exploration to do. But yeah, I kind of just decided to start from scratch with this forest village completely. Like this tree didn't have any pathways up it or anything, so I just wanted to pick a nice tree that had a good view of stuff, and then make all my own stuff around it. So yeah, hollowed it out from scratch. We've got a video on that, and did this whole staircase up it, which is just, it's really long. It goes up by like 27 little blocks of stairs. Makes you less dizzy if I just like look forward while I'm doing it, but yeah, it's very tall. And now we're starting to get to the little crafting things. And then we come all the way out into the tree. And I'll still probably be continuing it up and other little pathways and grapple points to get up to higher branches and things, but at least having a staircase, like if the NPCs want to get up and down or whatever, I just figured it'd be nice to have a staircase, even though I probably won't use it very often. It was a nice way to sort of block out where I wanted the treehouse placement to go for the first one. But yeah, the table stairs around the exterior of the tree would look cool. Absolutely. I want to do little sections of them around the exterior that go from like little holes that peek out of the tree, with little decks and other things that like overlook the ground. Yeah, this idea really really worked today. I am really happy about that. Yeah, I hope they add so the NPCs can help gather resources. That would be nice. The point is they have them now with the update, and it's only a matter of time before I hope they'll start like advancing their capabilities and things. That's something about Osca. If you want villagers and village building experiences, Osca is top notch for that kind of stuff. That's what I really enjoyed about that game, but it's really cool to see now that Enshrouded at least has them. Makes it feel a little more alive. I have them all set to be still. They're not set to move around because it's so crowded up there. But yeah, eventually I'll kind of do it to where they can move around once I get houses for them. Yeah. Saw your video about doing the inside staircase. Yeah. Yeah, that was kind of what I wanted to do, is just the inside, and then I might like put some more wood in there, and I've got a lot of work to do. I want this staircase to feel like you're climbing up through like a secret passage in the jungle. So I want to do lots of vines and lanterns and like make this whole staircase feel like a cool little adventure to go up. Because right now it's kind of boring, but at least it's there and it works. And then that's another way you can get down into the Hobbit hole. You just continue down here, and this goes out to the small Hobbit hole and continue all the way down, and that goes to the larger one right down here. So I'm hoping to have like everything kind of connected somehow. And that just kind of worked to have the staircase there as something as like a reference point, the center of the tree. Yeah, so I'm happy to see someone else that has the bug with the cape through the floor. Yeah, no, it's not just you. Many of my other friends have it happen periodically. You can fix it by logging off and logging in again if it gets bad. Like, if it ever happens to me, I just log off and log back in. But yeah, that's another bug that they have to patch. But they'll probably fix it, I think. I think a lot of people know of it. I'm not sure how many people have filed a bug report on that, though. Maybe I'll put something in. Now this is perfect, I think, right over here. Because I think this Hobbit hole here basically has, if I destroy these 2 blocks, does that go to the roof of this Hobbit hole? It does. So that's the roof of that Hobbit hole, which means up by 2 more blocks is where I want to be for the floor here of the little path. And to do that, let's see. Let me go to my little rounded thing, and maybe I could make it out of stone for now. We'll do some little moss and stuff later, but... So that's at the same level, but up by 1 and up by 2. There it is. So that's kind of the level of where... Yeah, that basically comes out right here. That was like absolutely perfect. Perfect placement for that. Great to catch you live. Gotta walk the dogs. Oh, you messaged me on Steam an hour before stream. Talk to you later. All right, yeah. Thanks, Ellie. I appreciate the gifted memberships and everything. So nice to have you. Hope you're feeling better too. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Have a great Thanksgiving. If you chance your cloth is faster... Oh, you don't have to log off. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay. Yeah. So maybe just kind of doing some other things to log there, but... Yeah, so this path will go that way and kind of end right here, so it could either be a glider platform or grapple to another point. It's kind of what I was thinking for that section. That actually looks cool. The little rocks above the treehouse there for that path. Alright, I'm definitely loving this. I love the placement of that path, how it kind of winds around like that. Leave some room for the chimney, as well as a little waterfall section there. So I'd say that's the final placement there of this path. I really like how that turned out. To go right up here, and then yeah, I can split it off and come right up over here as well to be at the final. I think that should be about 4 blocks higher. It's like if I take a blueprint, this blueprint right here, that's how this should all be about. Yeah. So this being 4 blocks higher, that's basically takes us right to where the base of this like tree opening is. So this is working out. The plan took a while, but it's working out. All right, and yeah, thanks for the sub, Alexander. Appreciate it. All right, so now I think onto the whole route, like turning this into a tree route. I think I'm gonna do. Let's head over to the barn. That's where I'm storing all of my terrain and blocks right now, because I've got room over there. I want to do a big storage bunker underground for a bunch of storage, but it's oops. Close that so the animals don't all run away. I think I've got it in the closet back here. I've got a bunch of terrain stuff. Yeah. Let me grab some of the Blackmire bark. I want some more of it. Yeah, here we go. And we'll use that for the tree root. I can head out this side door. This one can stay open because they've got their little pen out here. Alright. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I love how that looks. That really does look cool. So I'm thinking either use the use this. That's a little too big. What about the rock? That's also a little too big. Maybe this one ends up being like kind of done by like from scratch. Use the cube and start putting like some wood around these. Yeah, I guess that's kind of working. Yeah, this will be fine. See that section. May have to just use up a lot of it and get kind of fancy with single block placements, which is totally fine. I've got plenty of it and I can always get more. That's how I do the mossy roofs. It takes a long time. But speaking of that as well, the next time I'm doing a mossy roof on a build, like the barn or the treehouse, I'll do a live stream of that as well, just so you guys can see. I get a lot of comments of people wanting to see the process for that as well. It's like kind of self-explanatory, but it is complex and it takes a while. That way you guys can get an idea sort of how it's done. Okay, that's looking pretty cool. Yes, that's what I'm going for. And then even if I could put some like, yeah, a couple little terrain blocks down in the stairs themselves to almost make it look like the stairs have like a mossy bark texture. That's pretty neat. Yeah, I gotta cover this side too with just a little bit. Maybe some foliage on that side or something, but I want the root to feel a little more full. It might be a little difficult here. Alright, this is gonna be 1 meter cube going behind here to sort of tie that all into the terrain. There we go. It's kind of starting to work out. This is working. Yeah. Kind of narrows up there, but that's okay. The root for a tree would be, yeah. That big would be really thick, absolutely, yeah. The rock block would work for the main portion of it. Yeah, that probably would. I could kind of use the rock blueprint for, like, yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna do it small because I have a little more control over it. Like, even if it ends up being that big later. Just because I can get a little more fine with the placements of stuff. But yeah, you're right. It'll probably end up being about that big in the long term. Definitely cool to make the stairs look they have moss in the corners. Yeah, I think that would be cool. I can let me grab some of the actual moss and flower. Maybe yeah, for this, probably the foliage. I'll grab some moss too, just in case. Oh, I have a little bit more. It's the bark over there. I think that looks pretty cool though. That looks nice from over here too. Do some little vines hanging off of that one as well. But yeah, if I can phase some of the foliage into it too. Yeah, maybe that looks kind of cool. This side needs a little bit more. Maybe with the bark. That's cool. It just hides it a little bit, but we can kind of blend the root up into here. And then this can kind of somehow connect. Even if it, ooh, you know what? It could kind of go up, and then I have a little tunnel underneath the root to connect this path up to here. That's probably the way I'll end up doing it. Yeah, this is gonna be good though. I think widening it up a little more over here I've got lots of room there. Almost creates like a little railing on the side of it, just a little bit there. Just starts to get kind of high up in that section. Yeah, this is really looking cozy. And I want to put, hang on. Got another idea. Let's go back up to the forest, or the treehouse. I'll get some little lanterns, or like the little firefly lamps, and put those along the path or along the stairs as well. I think I have a few extra, because those are kind of what I'm using for exterior lighting, because I really like the way they look. I don't have any that go on the floor yet, but it's nighttime soon again. I think they're at the carpet. Well, actually, no, these are just at the workbench. Yeah. Just grab some candles and some firefly lamps. A few of both. Alright. Yeah. Just a couple little, little light sources along the path at night. That's perfect. It got dark like just in time to see how that would look. That looks cozy. That looks very cozy. Yeah, looks nice from down here too. Don't want to go overboard, but yeah, and then maybe even some luminous growth to provide some of the soft blue light. Oh, that would be nice. Alright, let's sleep through the night so you guys can see again. Yeah, I like how that looks a lot. I think we'll go with that. Alright. So that's what we've got so far. I'll do like a little overview, a little bit of planning. I love the way that route looks. That absolutely, it almost looks like a little pointy hat that like goes on top of the Hobbit hole or something, but that's a fire hazard. Yeah, you're right. It's fantasy. It's fantasy. I can't kick the candles over. Although I can't go up the stair where the candle is. I have to go to the left of the candle. Hey, well maybe that's a good thing. I don't want to walk over the candles. Yeah, it's a fire hazard, though. I guess I assume there's enough rain and moisture in this area. It's a lush jungle, so that'll justify it, I guess. That looks really good, though. I like that a lot. It's amazing how, yeah, little details like this, just, if I, yeah, add some sort of before and after of, like, what this looked like. Well, you guys will see it in the video. Once I get the video out of this thing, this build, you'll see kind of what it looked like before we did all the landscaping and decorations. And, yeah, it's amazing just how this, like, even having this little windy path up here makes this whole area really cozy and actually could make a perfect little porch that comes out here. And, just kind of wraps around. I think you can even, yeah, you can't really get through there, so I might add some more terrain under there to really make this root a bit bigger for the tree that comes down. But, I'm really liking that a lot. And then, yeah, having some sort of way to sort of connect the paths up here. Having a little bridge over here, a waterfall that comes down here. That then has a stream that runs into this area. This is going to be the level of the top of the lake, essentially. Oh yeah, a little bench or something up there. Yeah, totally. A little campfire maybe or something. Yeah, I was thinking, yeah, maybe a little patio over in this corner, that like a little outdoor barbecue for the farmer. Some fresh cooked goodies. Yeah. That could be cool. Yeah, I'm thinking something like that. Then we've got the lake down here. Or yeah, not really a lake, just a tiny little pond for watering the crops, and maybe a little well, a little water well or something like right here. Could look cool. Yeah, we've got some of the farm soil. This is going to be some more farm soil. I'm going to do like a patch right down here, which would be cool. Jama, thanks for the sub, the Prime sub on Twitch. Welcome, I appreciate it. Modern day Bob Ross. Well, I'm glad I'm relaxing and fun to watch in that way. I'll take it. I appreciate that. But yeah, I think this is, I think we're getting close to wrapping up for today's stream. See, it's been well over 3 hours. I don't want to go too long. But we're at a pretty good stopping point. We got that path done today. We got sort of the planning done for a big picture of how it's all going to look. And it seems like a lot of you guys liked it. Sort of having all the process and everything shown. So I will definitely continue doing little streams like this when I'm doing decoration for the forest village. And then I'll sort of turn the layout of each build into its own video so you guys can follow along the video series as well to sort of get and understand all the planning of it. But yeah, this was definitely a lot of fun. Really happy with how that's turning out so far. And then maybe in the next stream I can, yeah, work on maybe the lake, the waterfall, a little bit of exterior stuff, but we also still have a lot of the interior here. We just barely got the kitchen done, so still a bit of work to do. But yeah, glad you guys are liking the process. Looking forward to seeing more. Heck yeah. Probably the longest you've ever tuned into a live stream. Well, I appreciate it. I'm glad glad you're enjoying it. Glad you're enjoying it. Thanks for the hype train. All right, yeah. Oh, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for the subs and everything. All right. Yeah. I'll keep going live for stuff like this for sure. It's very enjoyable. It's fun for me. And seems like a lot of you guys enjoy the little detailed process of building as well. So, yeah, with that said, I suppose I'll say the usual to wrap it up. But I've got a Discord server and the link in the description on YouTube. For those of you tuning in on Twitch, I think it's on the like my little channel page of Twitch. You can find the Discord there or in the chat somewhere if my stream bot linked it. But yeah, growing the community there, and be sure to subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitch, all that good stuff. And stay tuned for more build videos and episodes. This weekend I'll probably get another episode of the playthrough out with Crimson doing the boss fight in the mountains of the dragon, slaying the corrupted beast. That's the next thing on our list. So that should be very fun and nerve-wracking and exciting and all of that stuff. And of course, happy Thanksgiving to all of you who celebrate it tomorrow. Maybe if you're on the other side of the world, you're already approaching it, so... and for those of you not in Canada, I know like Canada and other places celebrated a while back, but yeah, for us folks in the U.S., happy Thanksgiving. I hope you all are having a cozy week, doing something fun for that. And yeah, we can continue chatting in Discord. I'd love to see pictures. If any of you are coming up with fun ideas or builds or other things, feel free to share them over there. But with that said, I appreciate all the support and for all of you tuning in, and I will see you next time. Alrighty, cheers everyone.